We go to the movie theater. She said, can we get a popcorn? And I'm like, I'm not your dad.
I'm so different than you guys because when she asks, I go, yeah, small though.
No, you know what she said?
So why is it so crazy if I like it? Huh?
Best in your life? That was
Best
the crazy
in your life
part.
is insane.
That's why this all started. That's what you said like 100 times.
It's not crazy that you like it.
Can we come together as friends? I think
I
we'll
don't
be
think I said that. One dude, there's this one guy I've been playing with, and he's like,
Are we going? Okay.
he's fat. I'm not gonna put it lightly.
What's his name? Like Thickums Magoo.
Thickums? I don't know
What
his
is
name. And I don't want to call him Thickums.
Pickup basketball.
You want to call him
But
fat?
he weighs. He's
a fat little lard.
How you playing pickup with that guy? yeah. We gotta play.
I'm not picking him up. He hit me in the balls today.
Yeah, because you were saying awful.
Pause. How did he hit you in the balls? How did he hit you in the balls?
He thought it was a combo meal.
Did he try to use your balls to order food?
Did he? Dude, okay,
That doesn't even make sense.
None of it makes sense.
fat
We have to
shaming.
pause. So we talked about it on the main episode that these guys are writing. They have become like me when I don't stream. They're insufferable. They're bouncing off each other on fucking everything.
Dude, someone stole packages and you didn't even care.
It's not about the. I care about it. It's
you
you guys are sitting on the sideline going, he left the door open. He's a pedophile. Yeah, he probably fucks kids. He took my voice. So you guys fucking nonstop nowadays.
You get so nasty with your bits.
This is what you guys are doing.
Bro. You're
crazy.
just
Don't do this. We have to stick together.
And you know what?
And you see how he flinches when you point? That's a reaction. That's off past behavior.
You know what else, too? Right before we came in here, Yingling demurely, calmly, and I would say reasonably, asked for a $50,000 raise. Ludwig said, nope, walked in the office, walked in the set.
Sorry,
it's kind of disgusting.
Do you think the calmness is what determines the raise, not the performance?
I think he made a good point.
What was the point? He said, I want a $50,000 raise.
Yeah.
I think he deserves
And then
it.
Aiden said, do you not know what airplanes are and that's why you drive to Yuma? And then he threw Aiden's
mad.
bar across the room.
He got really
That's what
mad.
happened.
Nick Yingling earlier said, we got our packages stolen. I said, did you look at the cameras? He says, we have cameras.
That was crazy.
And then he's like, I want a raise.
It was low-key crazy. He didn't know about the cameras. I'll give you that.
Nick did
It was low-key
Nick
crazy.
and Zipper taught Yingling how to look at the cameras.
Nick doesn't work here, and Nick Yingling did go to Nick and went, hey, how do you do the camera thing?
Yeah.
I'll keep you a stack. Forgot about the cameras.
They were
I
so...
forgot about it. I'm
dude.
sorry.
I remember the moment they were installed. We had a scare. We had a fright.
There was a fright?
There was a fright. There was a scare.
Was it the woman and her beast?
It was a red scare. It was a woman with her beast out.
Oh, God.
Her beast was out.
What about her harlot? What was that?
Was it
Her heart?
She's the woman that always asks for the hose.
Yes.
Yeah.
The huzz.
Oh, that
hose
woman?
lady.
There's a lady who bathes
A
with
woman
her
and her
hose.
beast. We're Statriarch and ants here.
We do have a lot of people. We have a lot of visitors.
Yeah, we got some business.
Friends.
I'll say,
fine. I
we've
like
been
that
here for a
dog.
long time. We've never had any issues with stuff being stolen. Bar one vehicle,
Why the K truck?
And my voice.
which,
Yeah.
is it really stealing if it's unlocked with the keys in it?
Yes.
Some would say it belongs
Famously.
to the earth.
Some would say it belongs to the whoever.
Famously, that is still Grand Theft Auto in the same way it's still breaking and entering
just
if your door's
doesn't-
unlocked.
It's not the
If
same.
your door's unlocked, it is breaking and entering if I open and enter.
If I take branches off
just
a tree,
entering.
No, it's breaking
There's
and
no
entering
breaking.
still. It is still it's still a B&E.
where's the break? What broke?
It's not legally
broke?
it's a
It was
B&E.
broken.
Legally it's a B&E.
But it shouldn't be called that.
No, it just doesn't make any
You
sense.
want the judge to just clarify, like, hey, this
It
is
was an
the
entering.
And open
It
and
was
entering.
just charge me with entering.
Okay,
Your Honor.
Throw the book at me,
could
but make
call
sure
it-
it's right.
We could call it entering, but it'd be the same punishment as a B&E.
Oh,
Fine.
3 to 5 for entering?
So you admit it's different.
No,
Guess
it's
we
the
live in
same.
China.
I'm telling you, it's the same. You guys are just worried about the
Anyway,
nomenclature.
point being, we've been here a long time. We've really only had the car incident, and for all the time that's passed,
Grand Theft Auto.
we've never had packages stolen.
That's true.
Up until the past 2 months.
I don't think it's Grand Theft Auto because of the K truck.
Technically not true. Also, there was packages stolen before.
Which ones?
We had a package stolen from the front.
Yeah, we.
Oh, the front doesn't count.
Why is the packages from the
I don't
office?
The front's
know
a
why
wasteland.
he's saying the front.
The
doesn't
front's
count.
a
wasteland.
wasteland.
The front counts.
Nobody knows. It's Mad Max in the front.
It is a
I don't
little
know
Mad
what's
Max. I'll
happening
give you
over
that,
there.
but it still got
They
stolen.
could be shooting kids in the front parking lot, and I wouldn't know about it.
Breaking is no longer necessary for you to be convicted of burglary. So call it burglary. Pissing me off.
Sorry,
Can we
folks.
talk about it? Can we talk about how we've had 6 boxes of Takis outside the warehouse?
No, don't finish it.
That's it.
It's just
That's
weird.
the tweet.
It's just weird that
we just had
those-
boxes outside. They're saying
They've
there.
been sitting there because like a lot
What's
of
wrong
other
with it?
packages have
Nah,
come and gone.
whoa, don't draw conclusions.
Don't worry, there's no glitter bomb inside of it in the Takis box. Just take it and enjoy your Takis.
Is it illegal? It probably is. If you had a package and if you opened it, it shot you in the skull
With a gun.
with a gun.
It's illegal for you to be opening it, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
no,
You
is it-
stole the package.
Is it illegal to leave it outside for someone to open? I think the answer is yes.
No, go on. Better. What if you order a box online that kills you?
And someone takes it.
This
steals
is
it.
this is like
That
this is
you
like
might
a
get away
Looney
with.
Tunes crime. This is like if I put a
No.
piano over a door and somebody opens
like-
it. Is it a crime?
It's
No,
like
because
that-
they were trying to move it to the second story.
Is that Canadian woman who kills people in Canada through medicine? It's the euthanasia woman.
Oh yeah.
But she does it by mail, and it's a box that explodes in your face and kills you. And if some porch pirate wants to come take it,
You're telling me Canadian voluntary euthanasia works by mail?
By
yeah,
mail.
Mr. Beast should do.
You can use crypto.
Like you could order like a Russian roulette.
I assisted 100 voluntary euthanasia patients.
Yeah.
He's like, Loki, it sucks that the healthcare is like this in
It
the
sucks
country.
that nobody. It
sucks
sucks
how
that the
long-
government isn't
sucks
providing
how
the
long these
voluntary
Canadians have to
euthanasias.
You order your Beast box, and it comes, and the gun shoots immediately. You open it, but it's a Russian roulette. You might not die, and if you don't die, you get like $1,000.
You have to mail it to one new person.
Ooh, well, you don't win. You gotta win like money. You get like $1,000. You get like a feastable
Yay!
chocolate.
Yay!
Wow.
Feastable.
Yeah, or you get shot in the head.
They're yummy.
They're okay. Yeah,
They're yummy.
I was living off
they're
them
good chocolate.
during the fires.
I'm gonna give it to them. They're yum.
I was living off of Feastables.
It's rare I have a chocolate and I go, ugh,
Really?
like
Saying
a
it's
plain
low
chocolate.
bar.
Yeah, like a bar of chocolate.
I think the chocolate, the British talk up is pretty mid.
British chocolate is made with slugs.
Yeah.
That's how they like it.
Well, look.
They fish the slugs out of the Thames.
Famously,
and they
we
make
have
it
the
into-
slug chocolate.
and they make it into little
Oh, yeah,
bars.
I guess we have the vomit
We
chocolate.
have the slug chocolate.
Yeah.
Hey, so we can't really
makes
shit.
Josh throw up.
Their chocolate ingredient list is probably mogging ours.
Josh threw up.
Well, Josh, like the way they make chocolate in like the UK and shit in Australia is different than us. And the chemical we use, it literally smells like throw up, but we're just used to it.
Whoa.
You don't know about this?
No,
Yeah,
never heard
it's
of
real
this.
shit.
What?
Never
Yeah,
heard
you
of
guys
this.
didn't know this?
You're saying what? Because you're surprised he didn't know about
I
it.
didn't know. No, I didn't know
This
about
is
the
true
puke-
shit.
What?
The throw up thing.
I didn't know this.
Josh told me about this, and I'm like, "You're lying," and he's like, "Look it up. Do your own research."
It's
And I
Hershey
did.
specifically.
I think it's all
Wait,
choco.
does the Hershey's
know.
smell like throw up to Josh? Is that
Yes,
what?
it's like it viscerally. There's like a chemical in it that we use that they don't.
Try to smell it imaginary to see if I could
Yeah,
remember.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. I
It
did
tastes
that.
like
do
salt.
that.
My fat ass.
Yeah,
My
you
fat
can
ass.
taste salt. Did you guys ever do the thing in school where you have two pencils on each other and someone ties invisible strings around them, and then you have to take it apart and it feels like they're together from a ghost string?
No, I do know the one where it's like it feels like a string is leaving your hand.
I never did that.
We did one.
I know that.
I was at my friend's house and we did like a fucking seance on this kid. I was a kid at the time too.
A what?
Like we did like this. Like we had like my friend Eric, who's like kind of a chubby guy, lie down.
He's like the guy
And-
that beat the shit out of Aiden at the basketball court.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's chubby. He
Punch
definitely would hit him in the
nuts,
nuts.
like a
He definitely hit
fat-
him in the nuts.
Fat guy.
And we used like our fingers to like lift him.
Oh, I remember this.
And we like did something to make our chakras go to our fingers, and it worked. And we lifted him with just our
that's what
fingertips.
that kind of shit. That's what
It
I'm
was
saying.
crazy.
You performed a seance. You beat the witch out of that boy,
I beat the witch out of that boy. I beat that boy in this witch
and
bitch.
he became no longer a witch.
I beat the witch bitch out that boy.
I think that's what they do in New Hampshire. They're like, I think you got the spirit of the devil inside you.
No. It's fentanyl.
It's fentanyl.
Fentanyl's
Back then, no.
Yeah, we started that.
When you were a kid, you did not have
No,
fentanyl.
there wasn't fentanyl back then.
Look up first fentanyl usage United States. New Hampshire's gonna pop up. It's just gonna be the map
Hollis,
of
New Hampshire, the capital.
Hollis is a good city, good town.
That'd be
Rich.
kinda cool.
Too rich. Hollis is, I think, mean to homeless
New
people.
Hollis.
Well, it's hard to live in snowy places. Was first
What
developed.
the hell he's got to do with this?
1959.
Yeah, I just don't think it was widely available yet.
It's called Apache or China Girl. He-Man, Jackpot,
2011. It looks like.
Murder 8.
No, we smoking on China Girl.
This is good.
These
bro.
are cool names.
Yeah.
These are the coolest names for a drug ever.
Yeah, can I get an 8th of Tango and Cash?
That's what they
and
call
a
drugs
fucking
in
gun?
21 Jump Street.
I need some friend.
We
I
got
need
a
some
load
friend.
of
I need some
Murder
friend.
8.
Friend-to-null.
Y'all
Great
fucking with that
Bear?
China Girl tonight?
My God, Murder
Dude,
8.
speaking of 21 Jump Street, I I went to a grocery store. Dax Flame was there. And that's
so cool.
It's cool, right? That's
That's
like a
very cool.
And I usually don't go up to like famous people, but him, I was like, because I get his like TikToks.
You catch him? You catch him acting normal?
I catch him. I caught him. I beat the witch out of him, and I said, I love your TikTok.
Dude, I loved when you did free parking in LA.
I love
you
when
should
you
have gone to him and said you stole that idea from my friend.
and I said you're welcome.
Here's his face, and he just looks like shit.
And then I walked away, and he was like, oh, thank you. And I was like, cool.
Is he European?
No, he just talks a little like nervously.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a Dax Flame
You've
video?
never seen a Dax Flame
Okay,
video?
Every time I make the Dax, what do you call him? Shepherd joke, because I don't know who the fuck Dax Flame is.
I'm gonna send you one Dax Flame video that I think is a good representation of Dax Flame. Anyway, I did it. I didn't think much of it. Lo and damn behold, he sent me a damn DM after.
Oh my god, that's so.
I don't think
can
he
we
knew
have
who
him
it
on the
was.
podcast?
I think so.
That'd be awesome.
I think so. I think it would be our worst or our best.
Oh
It
come
would
on,
be the greatest.
He
It would be
sounds
our-
an awesome Swedish guy.
He's
He's like a YouTuber or something. It'd be so fun.
The story of Dax Flame is back before anyone knew what autism was. He was on YouTube as a child, and he would post videos like a video diary.
Okay.
And no one knew if he was a character or if he was really just an
Yeah,
awkward
you
kid.
guys explained this to me before.
And so he would like wear like there's the thumbnails that are really famous now still are it's him wearing a Superman outfit, and it's like superhero goes to middle school, and then it's like the next day he's still wearing it, but he's sad. And it's like the next day's video that got bullied.
Okay.
And it's like he did like a video diary series where he would just like talk about his life, and no one knew if he was a character or not.
What does he
And-
post now? Like Zelda speedruns?
No, he just does like this was him back in the day.
Whoa, 18 years ago?
yeah,
That's
he's OG.
crazy.
I was watching these live.
That's
Like
so
these would come out and I'd
insane.
watch them.
He was in 21 Jump Street. He was like the main nerdy guy. Wait, Zipper, go to his Instagram.
He's also he's the cameraman in Project X.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's in Project X.
I didn't know that.
So he was getting deals.
I mean, he spent that money. There's a lot. iDubbbz did like a documentary with him.
I didn't watch
but-
it. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, and
pretty good.
basically that money disappeared fast.
Zipper, go to December 23rd, trying edgy humor. You're going to scroll a bit. You can click on one to...
Dude, he is so awesome.
No. Oh, edgy humor, it's there. I see it.
Oh, dude, Zipper doesn't goon, so there's no.
I think there's a
Zipper-
pixel. There's probably a
Dude.
pixel, like a scroll pixel.
Dude, I've been buying shit on the TikTok shop, and the TikTok shop is made for jerking off, I think.
Did you buy a throat fuck robot?
No. There's just the item pictures get really horny.
Like what? Like what?
It'll be like
Sounds
girl's
horrible, like what?
dress and it'll be like a girl with like obviously huge fake yabbas
Yeah.
Okay.
wearing this dress,
Okay.
To buy the dress.
and then it'll be like a sheer cutout. I don't know. Like,
Do you think
low-
you can buy the woman on TikTok?
Look,
no,
you
no,
better,
I'm not
you
saying
better
that.
know
Like,
what the product is.
mail order
You
brides
better
on
remember
TikTok?
what the product
the,
is.
well, the
Otherwise,
product's the
you
dress.
only
The
remember
product
the
is the
woman.
clothes.
But you buy
I'm
the
just saying,
dress.
I don't like. I feel like it's not made. Like I can't imagine
What
a
are you
girl
trying to
watching
say?
this being like, "Yeah, that looks great."
Yeah,
Why can't you imagine?
because there's
that?
no lesbians.
Because I don't know why a woman would be so attracted by a woman.
Yeah.
Doesn't make no damn
Because it
sense.
only makes-
does it?
No,
The shit I'm looking at makes my
I
penis
was in a
tingle.
seance once when I was a child, and that
Nice.
All right. Here's
taken out of
here's
me.
here's a Dax Flame video for you.
Today, I'm trying edgy
The audio
humor.
about you.
This is probably gonna get me canceled. If you drive slow in the left lane, f you. I hope the ceiling falls and crushes everyone in this museum. Sorry if I look tired. I was up all night watching mature movies on my laptop. Wanna see me make a pencil disappear? Whatever I say in this video, I don't mean. This is just the type of comedy where you say shocking things, and so I don't mean any of it. Oh, hey, look, it's your mom. Oh, never mind. Just a dirty old fossil.
Facts.
If I see one more unhoused person, I'm gonna go f yourself. What did you say to me? F you.
Did he say
Go
up pole?
your mom. Does that thing have a bone? Does that thing have a...
Who's this cameraman?
Punch animals when I see them. 1 male lion and 7 female lions.
Wait.
I think this is his
Sorry
greatest
if any
video.
of this was
Wait a minute.
offensive. Thanks so much for watching, and okay.
That's great.
I think this is his greatest video. I was looking through.
He's great in 21 Jump Street. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah.
He's a great.
Do we have a show to cast him in?
Yeah, Ray, come on our
Dude,
damn
he's
show,
so
boy.
good.
We can't afford
Yeah,
him.
and to be fair, like you look through, there are some misses, right? Like
Sure.
you could imagine But man, when he hits, it hits so good.
He's been doing that for a long
That's
time.
so awesome.
Yeah.
Cool, he
18
shot you a little
years.
DM.
Try a little DM.
What do you say? Don't fucking talk to me
say?
anymore.
He
said,
You really invaded
I
my
didn't
personal
recognize you with that hair.
space. No way.
Yeah.
This hair is weirdly ruining your life.
I know. I agree with you. But yeah, he just said, I didn't recognize you with that hair. It was nice to see you.
Yeah, he. I think his first like I think I've talked about this before. Maybe his first like time being around anyone in person was at YouTube Live, 2008 or whatever.
Oh,
And there's like an
you
interview with
before.
Bo Burnham where he's just like, "This guy's a genius. I don't care if it's a character or not. This is the smartest guy on YouTube."
He's so good in 21 Jump Street. I didn't know that was him.
watching old YouTube Live is so strange because the cast of characters, like
Katy Perry's awesome tits.
like
You don't remember?
Do you think they're
The
not?
only thing I know
YouTube
from
Live,
YouTube
Katy
Live,
Perry on the piano.
Yep.
genuinely the only thing I know is Bo Burnham doing Art is Dead.
And I think they let
That's when Katy
Buck
Perry's on.
host it. Do you remember What the
I
Buck?
Yeah.
hated
I
What the Buck.
hated
What
What
the
the Buck.
You hated something.
I didn't
On
like What the
YouTube?
Buck.
Yeah.
And
You're brave enough to say that right now, right here?
As a youngin', yeah, I didn't like his.
Careful.
Uh-oh.
you find an image for me, Zip?
Careful.
What kind of person is he?
Well, he's
Katy Perry, YouTube Live.
He's a.
what type of person is he?
2008.
Why didn't you like him? Actually,
He's a.
'Cause I know why I didn't like him. I just didn't enjoy the
Images.
content.
I
Ludwig.
also didn't enjoy the content.
Oh,
What is What the Buck, dude?
Yeah, the
he's
fourth.
gay.
The fourth one. There she is on a piano while Bo Burnham
Wow.
plays piano.
Damn.
Oh, and then she would 10 years later drop the worst shit of all time known to man.
her recent album, people like it, no?
I
Yeah,
think we
they
gotta
love
chill
it.
on Katy Perry.
Why?
Whoa.
She's
Everyone's
annoying.
shitting on her.
I agree.
I think she's the GOAT.
Dude, she
and
like
also,
that.
I
Blake
like
Lively
KP.
did nothing wrong.
Last Friday night's Timeless song.
I kissed a girl.
Well,
The
people
first lesbian in music.
people hate her because
not a
The first
lesbian.
white lesbian
first-
in music.
all her hits are with what's his name? No, is that her?
What's his name?
Literally no
Who
information.
the fuck are you talking
Who's
about?
a shitty guy in Hollywood who had all Taylor Swift's records?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh,
Yes,
Jeffrey
Jeffrey
Epstein.
Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein. He wrote
She
all
did.
her songs.
Fireworks was about him.
Yeah, and she thought he was amazing.
And she thought he was so
Yeah, they had
fucking
fireworks on
cool.
that island.
Scooter Braun, that's it.
Oh, that was the representative or the guy who like represented a bunch of artists, right?
The representative that represented a
Yeah.
bunch of them?
That was a dumb way to say it, but isn't
Yeah.
that who he was?
Yeah.
Well, he
Like a
wasn't it
predatory-
the whole thing with like he tried
see
to
what he
fuck
looks
over
like?
Taylor Swift and he owned all her masters and then she re-released all her songs.
Yeah. But now I'm realizing as we
manager.
talk about this, I'm actually not thinking of the right person. I'm thinking of who's the person who wrote Lady Gaga's early music?
God, looking at your beautiful kid and being like Scooter.
That's what I was gonna say. No one named Scooter should have authority over anything.
I'm gonna name you Skateboard.
Like that's
I went to
Scooter
high
is
school.
stupid.
I went to high
Scooter's
school with a guy named
insane.
Scooter.
What's he doing now?
Scooter must have been invented
Actually-
like recent.
No idea. He was amazing at basketball.
no, surely Scooter
I don't
was before
believe that.
Scooter.
Dude, he was 6'5" and he was the best athlete
No.
at school, I think.
Kesha.
Kesha.
Oh, she was in some shit, right?
Kesha.
Oh, Kesha was like, I think she was like sexually abused by her.
Yeah, by,
her,
like, one of the-
manager.
Wait, her middle name is P.
I'm trying to. I don't know if that's Scooter Braun. We're so bad at fucking popular culture gossip.
This is bad.
This is old
You
shit.
know what
Who
I'm
cares?
just starting to see a pattern here.
What?
This is like
What?
Bro,
success-
Kyson and I was in the fucking wrestling
Kyson
ring,
and I was in
bro.
the wrestling ring.
successful,
I don't
Why is
care.
Kesha's middle name in
woman,
quotations?
and she's held down by her
Kesha?
manager
Wasn't
That's what
that
I'm
Kesha?
and
Oh,
or
this is different.
harmed by
Go
her
back.
manager.
I want to see.
What?
Who's this?
Kesha.
Oh,
The mother of Kesha. You don't fucking read shit.
you didn't know the answer until you reread. Just saying.
I just knew that it wasn't her.
Peeb Siebert.
Don't laugh at her name,
That's an
man.
awesome
no,
name.
come on.
I like
Peeb's
it.
cool, bro.
I like
Peeb's
it.
freaking cool,
Peeb.
dude.
What's up? My name's Scooter Peeb Kesha.
Yeah, Kesha's cool.
Hell yeah.
Kesha's cool too.
Do you think she should have kept the $sign though?
I always hated that.
I didn't
No, the
like
dollar
typing
sign's
it.
cool.
No, because I was like, it doesn't make sense. The S is for S sounds, and the $sign is for money. I didn't like it.
You didn't like when she was Key Money, huh?
I didn't like it.
Key money,
it
ha.
pissed me off.
I performed. There was a day. Did I ever talk about this? There was a day a long time ago. I was one of the representatives at school. Like you had class officers, president, vice president. I was like one of those guys. And if there was a school spirit day, you had to dress up if you were one of the officers. And I fucking hated school spirit day. I thought it was so lame.
What do
So
you
I just
mean,
didn't-
officer?
It's like the most awesome day at school ever. Everyone's dressed up and having fun.
Oh, people in
You have
student
to wear
council.
like the school colors or lines, and I just didn't. I
I also
didn't buy
didn't.
in.
I didn't like it.
Did you guys
either.
have Red Ribbon Day?
No.
Oh,
No, it's a California thing, maybe.
it's like an AIDS
Sounds
thing.
like-
It was for like drugs, like not doing drugs. You wear as much red as you can to school.
Really?
No.
Which is crazy.
A friend definitely pranked you.
It was
and
crazy.
said,
Yeah,
"Wear red."
No.
It's
Yeah,
anti-drug.
Google Red
It's
Ribbon
gonna
Day
be
while you
awesome.
tell your story.
We all have to wear red.
But the punishment was you had to get up in front of the entire school at lunch and sing a song. And I sang "We Are Who We Are" by Kesha in front of everyone instead of dressing up.
That's crazy.
You're actually delusional.
Did you get bullied or they think you were hype?
Do you like the
It was
attention?
kind of money.
You
I
like
got
the
away with
attention.
it.
Surely
I
you
didn't
like
get
the
made fun of
attention.
at all.
You did it
guy
because
who got made fun of.
you.
Like that.
I got made fun of for other things.
What'd you get made fun? What's the most someone's ever made fun of you in school?
The most bullied I ever was in school was when I was playing basketball in 8th grade, and there was like a group of. I had a really, really shitty coach. He was really mean. And as it turns out, years later, famously cheated on his wife.
Let's go.
Scam-
Famously.
His
Yeah,
name
he's
is
like okay.
Arnold
He's like
Schwarzenegger.
well known. I could probably
Very
just.
famous.
I wonder if I could just name him.
Why?
I mean,
Fired
kid-
off.
Well, it will be famously
Because
after
he
you
was
do
a
that.
bad
No,
basketball
he's
coach.
okay. This
Ain't
guy,
gonna hurt
no,
nobody.
that's not why. No, he was well known in our town because he had a business and he was married to this woman who's a part of a family that owns this big restaurant chain in the county. And he cheated on her a bunch, and they were like a wealthy family in the area. And then they divorced, but in the divorce, he managed to get the restaurant away from her family and keep it. So it was like kind of a hostile
Clean-
takeover
clean
of
heist.
sorts.
Yeah.
And then
That's dope.
he also
And he cheated on her.
tried to hit on my mom in front of my dad years later after
We
this whole
can't
basketball
blame- we
thing.
can't blame him for
Fellas,
that.
Why-
who hasn't?
You see a beautiful woman.
A spell is cast
What
on
are
you.
you supposed to do?
It's a once in a lifetime
What are you gonna
chance.
do?
And apparently, like and my brother like worked for this restaurant like years later. Apparently, he's like a shitty owner, shitty boss, and he was a
Your
terrible
brother
basketball
worked
coach.
for this guy?
Yeah.
After
And
all that?
these things didn't. These interlocked. These hadn't happened like
He got
before.
rizzed like no other.
I get your son a job.
He was probably my worst. Of all the like adult figures in my life growing up, he was 100% the worst in terms of like he did nothing to like build me up. He only made me feel bad. It was an awful season. And his son was in the grade below us and quite good at basketball. He was in club basketball and had a group of friends that all played club basketball. And those 7th graders made fun of me at basketball all the time. And between that and the coach being shitty to me,
getting
who
bullied
never
by a grade
like
lower?
the coach wasn't like a have your back type of guy. He kind of just let
Just
like
let it
people
go, yeah.
eat.
It's a
and-
dog eat dog world, boy.
And dude, that was like the lowest my confidence ever was. It was like the main reason I like quit taking basketball like super seriously after that because of like how shitty they made me feel all the time. So that was like probably the most bullied I've ever been. It was like the 8th grade basketball season.
what did they
hot?
like?
Was he hot?
Yeah, was he like a good-looking guy?
I think he's like attractive in like in like the traditional
Clearly,
sense.
he's good with the huzz.
He might be all charisma too.
What do you mean?
I mean,
Like,
He's
if if he's not beautiful looking, he could just be all
Just
like
Max?
Yeah.
He's kind of he's got the hot older guy that like a lot of girls would say like that guy looks like a douchebag. I would say he's got like that type of hotness.
Like
about
Gavin
him.
Newsom looking?
A
Like,
little bit, yeah, but not as hot as Gavin Newsom.
Gavin's
the
also a
problem
little
is Gavin
cartoon
Newsom
villain.
is so hot it comes around the other
I don't
way.
know.
Did he
He's-
hit on your mom after or before your brother took a job?
Before, or sorry, after. He
Okay.
worked for him for like a couple years, and then I think they were like eating there or something like
Was
that.
was it just real slick? Like you look
Were you there
beautiful
for the
today?
hitting
Or
on?
was it
No,
like
I was not there. This is a story
Dude,
that
he's
got
dead
told
ass
to
to
me
your
way
mom
after.
and like looks over at your dad. He's like, "Is this your uncle?" like is he taking you out or something?
So
this is fucking dick.
within the scope of our town growing up, this guy was like known to be shitty, and that was that was when I got like actually bullied.
Yeah,
for
where I
real.
grew up, the janitor owned a bike shop, and he was so racist. It was awesome.
he's got a good gig. Bike
Yeah.
shop and a janitor?
It went out of business.
Oh.
He was like a Marine with big tits. Did I tell you guys this?
You got big tits.
Dude, he had the biggest man tits. He was like old.
Was he a big
when
guy?
you're old, no. It was crazy.
When
like
they're- hey, we know they're dropping.
sometimes they get old. Yeah, they drop. But no, when you get old, like your tits like grow as an
I don't
old
think they grow;
man.
they fall.
No, they like. It's hard to.
Because
They
we
look
gotta
so.
breastfeed
Dude,
Jesus
they look
in
so
the afterlife.
crazy in suspenders. It was fucking crazy.
In suspenders.
Like he would wear tight shirts and suspenders, and his tits would just be like,
Was he proud of them?
no.
How do you know?
You know what? I don't think he was.
Maybe he wanted to show him off, so he wore tight shirts.
Yeah.
Maybe he did.
He got
Maybe
big
he
old
was-
titties.
But he
Maybe
worked
he's
at a
buying
middle
nice dresses
school.
on TikTok.
He worked at a middle school.
So?
So who's he showing out for?
Not for the middle schoolers. After school, he's gonna show off his titties. It's like Drewski does his like could have been records. He had a guy on who got a BBL.
I saw that.
What?
That guy, dude, that's like, doctors shouldn't do that.
He got a guy on who was like a rapper.
I would hate Zipper. Could you find it? I want to.
And he got a BBL,
Get
but
it banned.
he was like Drewski was like, oh, you got a fat ass. He's like, don't do that. That's gay. I'm not with that gay shit. He's not gay. He just does it to get more notoriety for his rap career.
The first male rapper with a BBL.
That was his idea. His name's B.B.HELL.
That's not true. You made that up.
I'm
You
not
made
making
that up.
this is all real.
I saw the video.
Is this-
Ludwig, it's the funniest thing I've
is
ever
this
heard.
panning out?
There's no way you did
Is
not just
he
make that
is
up.
he finding
he got
success?
signed. Could have been records. So you tell me.
I feel like
B.B.HELL.
I feel like that's a joke in itself.
There's no
Is
way.
there-
Could have been
is he finding
records.
success signing
Could
to
have
could have
yes.
been records?
I think it is.
I gotta see his
Aiden.
ass.
So I don't know if the ass is real, but we'll see. But
Well,
anyway, his
in
song's
the Drewski
viral.
thing, yeah, he's in like
B.B.HELL.
basketball shorts.
No, that's just not real.
Dude,
Oh, no,
Jesus.
he's doing no.
I got some work done, but I'm
Are you
still-
do you know?
He's-
He's doing the same bit as the other guy.
Let's hear what you got.
You know
Play the sound.
the dude with the mustache
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
wears the shorts and the fat ass and he runs really fast. Yeah, it's fake. It's fake.
Gangsta, is you G or is you not? I got questions. Is you street? Do you pop? Walk into the bank with all this cash on me. Woo! Walk into the club, all this ass on me. Woo! 2-minute drive by.
That's fire.
Got my CDL. Women music winning, so I went and got a BBL. Real nigga.
Yeah, he
Got
sees
that
the
cash.
vision.
I know that's right.
Wow.
But you think this
You
is
can pause it. You
fake?
can pause it.
It's yes.
I think you're a fucking hater.
I think
That's-
you're a hater. He's got fucking ass and you don't.
We gotta have haters and we gotta have fans, and that's
real.
how this guy's
That's
gonna blow
real.
up.
That's real. That's real.
I'm just playing the game. Guys, this is a true story. I had a guest come over to my house, and my guest room, I never set it up. And I like my Helix sleep mattress so much. You know what I did? I took my actual fucking bed and I gave it to the guest room. And I said, Helix, I want another mattress. And they gave me another one.
Whoa.
And it's excellent.
Is that a bad
Now
move
all
as
the
a
rooms
host?
in my house,
lazy.
are Helix sleep mattresses, and it's so comfortable you wouldn't believe it.
You got like a Helix castle.
I got a Helix
You ever
castle.
cummed on your Helix sleep?
I've gotten a little bit probably on there,
And that's where your guests are
but
sleeping
the
on
sheets
now.
are a shield. The
That's your-
sheets are a shield.
The sheets are a shield, he says.
And the beautiful thing about Helix Sleep Mattress, my guest ended up loving his mattress, which is a little bit lucky because it came from my sleep quiz. But they have over 20 unique mattresses, and you can take a whole ass quiz, and it'll tell you what kind of mattress you should buy.
Him being on your sleep quiz wavelength means that you guys would be good if you got married.
Exactly. We can sleep together comfortably
If
every night.
you don't take the sleep quiz with your SO tonight, you won't find out if you're compatible and you should stay together forever. Because when you get opposite answers, you need to break up. So go to helixsleep.com/theyard, take the quiz and break up if you don't match. And also get 20% off site wide plus 2 free pillows for all mattress orders.
Dream pillows are no joke, and you should break up with your partner if you don't match. That's helixsleep.com/theyard for 20% off site wide.
Take the sleep quiz and guarantee your relationship.
But here's the good news. If you break up, you get both pillows.
Yo, and you can stack them, or one's a hug pillow.
One's a hug pillow because you got no one else to hug
Or one's
anymore.
a leg pillow, and it feels nice on your nuts, and also keeps your hips a little bit in line.
By myself.
Bye.
Zipper, or excuse me, not Zipper. Aiden, what happened to your bridge? Your town bridge.
What are you talking about?
What happened to your bridge at your town bridge? Bridge growing up from your town. You had
What
a
the
bridge.
hell is he talking about?
Fuck are you talking
I
about?
feel like you should just answer the question.
Growing up, you had a
Maybe-
bridge. Didn't you have a bridge?
We have bridges in the town.
What happened to
What
the
happened
bridge?
to it?
I think all of them are up.
Are you sure?
Have you
There was a
checked?
bridge
We looked.
Are you sure?
not in the town that was kind of close that collapsed
When's that?
because of disrepair and
When-
lack
when
of
was
support
that?
for
When was that?
infrastructure.
Was it recent?
Maybe like 2012.
Nah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Another bridge fell. You're not keeping up.
Ludwig
I feel
knows
like
something
Are you
about,
serious?
You should keep up.
If you don't keep up, another bridge might fall.
That's it.
and that's a life lesson.
Hold on.
The bridges are falling left and right. Bridges are falling. Not a lot of
I
transportation
feel like
happening.
this is too weird to just make up.
I don't think it's weird at all. I think Ludwig's interested in your past.
I'm
and
interested in
who
your
you are as
past
a
and you're
man.
not. And he's not interested in his own life.
Isn't that sad?
That I have to keep up and he doesn't?
Because he's so busy on his phone.
You're
Look at
always
him.
on your phone.
Look at
Aiden.
him right now.
Dude, what the fuck are you? Am I?
Bridges are falling.
I'm checking both.
London Bridge
I'm
is
checking both
falling
hometowns.
down.
Check
Do
the
that shit?
hometowns. 'cause
I got
the
my
bridges aren't
ScarJo
there.
voice on too.
He's got his fucking, what do I have? RFK plug-in voice.
What'd you find? What'd you find, boy?
What'd you see on that telephone you have?
What'd you see? Would you finally find out some information about your hometown that you should care about?
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, because you don't keep up. You forgot your roots.
That is crazy.
You forgot
What
your roots.
happened?
There was a bomb threat on the bridge and they closed it. They had bomb squads like clear the bridge for safety.
Why do you know?
Why do you know that?
Why do you know this?
Wait, why do you know?
Just bringing up something that happened.
That happened.
I'm just bringing up a thing that happened.
Wow.
Can I not read news?
Yeah, Lud just like, what am I going to talk about on the podcast today? Call bomb threat.
You're looking up. You're reading news about Kelowna, British Columbia in your free
Let's
time.
just say I was early to the news on this one, right? Okay.
He's a journalist.
Yeah, I'm a journalist.
Doesn't make any
and
sense.
sometimes threats come true. So keep up. Otherwise, you know.
Aiden, why don't you call your parents?
So confused.
Why don't you call your parents? See
Why
how
don't you
they're
call your
doing?
beautiful mom and her uncle?
do you remember
or
this?
whatever?
Do you remember that middle school you used to go to?
Yes.
Look it up. Might not be around.
Different town.
I don't think there'll be another graduating class.
Different town.
Yeah.
You guys ever have a ghost experience? You ever,
Yes.
what kind of paranormal experience you have?
It wasn't mine.
You lied?
What are you talking
You just-
about?
I asked
but you just
if you
lied.
had
It
one.
doesn't have
My-
to be your ghost.
My girl had a ghost experience. My girl had one.
What was hers? What was hers?
Cinderella?
She had a boyfriend.
And she got
ex.
ghosted.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, that's tough. We deal with
That's
that. We
brutal.
all
It's
deal with that.
This
though.
isn't the story. I'm just saying she had an ex.
Yeah, and he never responded.
Yeah, she didn't
again.
text. He didn't text her. So.
And that's sad.
No,
It's a ghost
High
experience.
key.
No, not ghosting. I'm saying she had an ex who used to astral project.
Did he meet Allah?
Dude.
If you meet Allah, he's very dangerous.
I don't think he met Allah.
What?
You can't astral project into Allah. It's too
It
dangerous.
is true.
What are you?
You
Cuties dating
can't astral
history.
project into Allah. He is too powerful.
Cutie will be
powerful.
like, I used to date this guy and he used to eat packing peanuts. He was so mean to me.
I used to date this guy, and he used to spin a giant ball and like a mace around and just swing it and swing it and swing it. He broke my house.
I every day when I in high school, I used to go to high school and I'd get hit by the mace and I did like and they come and they'd spit on me.
All right, so she was dating a guy.
She dated a guy.
I will say, Cutie's high school sounds like a
It
nightmare.
sounds insane.
She went to Euphoria High. I think.
They do sound tough. It makes your basketball story seem peachy.
Okay, so she's dating a guy.
She's dating a guy. He can astral project, or at least he says he can. He says like when he goes in bed, he can like project somewhere or whatever. All right. Now,
Yeah.
if
What is astral projection? And it's not lucid dreaming.
It's
It's
when you
different.
send your spirit out into the spirit world and project your spirit to do things to affect the world.
and you can travel. You can travel to
But
places you've
only
been.
when you're asleep, or can you do it when you're
it
awake?
doesn't,
It's
not,
not
a sleeping
sleeping
thing.
even.
Okay.
It's just
Crazy
like
you don't know about
you're
this.
in
I'm
the
not
spirit
gonna
world
lie.
thing.
No, I've heard the term. I just don't know
It's
the
like
details.
Have you watched
normal
Avatar: The
magic.
Last
Have you
Airbender?
watched the
Okay.
Pokemon movie with Lucario in it?
It's like that or
I don't-
Avatar.
No, hablo
Okay.
español.
All right. Anyway, he says he can astral project. And
Yeah.
she's like, all right, whatever you can. You know, he brings up some things, so maybe prove it or whatever. Anyway, they break up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's haunting her.
And she has a diary, and she's writing in the diary, and she drops like a line, right? I don't remember the exact line, but it was like, you know, your touch felt like a moonlight whisper.
That's so
Compton
sweet.
Crip neighbors
Something-
ain't nothing to fuck with.
Something like that. and then like she gets a text from him day later, like the day after she wrote that that night from him. That's like, I miss touching you like the moonlight whisper.
Whoa.
Like does a bar for bar what
Did she
she
date Chris
wrote
Angel?
in the journal.
Look, who says
Did
that?
her journal have like a little key lock on it shaped like a heart?
I don't know. It might have been one of the ones that you have to like use your voice to unlock.
Those were hype.
That were
those were hype.
It made me want to be a girl with a diary.
Yeah.
It made me want to be the brother who breaks into diaries.
Yeah, and
I did that, and then it was boring.
yeah, your sister had like normal shitty stupid
Read so
problems.
much. It was just like boys I don't know about.
Yeah.
I don't know them.
So she's convinced to this day that man astral projected.
She doesn't believe in ghosts.
Cutie doesn't believe in ghosts.
I feel like she
know.
high key does.
Oh, she doesn't.
But she believes in astral projection.
I don't think she does either, but she knows she has the story.
It's a crazy
So this is the
coincidence.
story, and you believe in the ghost within the
well,
context.
I've
How do
always
you feel
believed in
about it?
ghosts.
What did you say when she told you this story?
I said?
You were like,
you dated a
"Whoa."
man?
Before me.
Excuse me?
I
You
wasn't
guys
the
have
first.
sex?
You're
Because I'm gonna throw up.
I'm gonna throw up right now. I don't feel very good.
Yeah, I the story's great. She tells it much better. I'm sure she's told on Wine about it too. But yeah, that's the biggest ghost story I've heard.
You guys ever had any paranormal experiences?
Why'd you bring it up?
I don't know. I was curious. I've never had one. I'm jealous of everyone.
I think you have to seek it. You have to seek. It's like
No, there was a church that
like a hand
burned
job.
down.
You have to.
You have to seek him.
You have to
Well,
seek
Grand
it.
Tusla, you don't seek him.
well, so Gratuso sucks you.
Yeah, it's like
That's
a
not
hand
a
job
hand
of the
job.
mouth.
That's the blow job.
The hand
they have
job
a
of the
word for
mouth.
it.
A
They have
whole
a
different
word for
type
it. It's
of
a different
biology.
thing.
Dogs carry things in their mouths.
They
Is
put
that
it
not
on a different base. That's how different they
If
are.
I told a dog shake and he bit my hand, I would not be like, good job. You.
If I told
you
the dog
shook with
shake
the
and he
mouth.
sucked me off, I would not be
I'd be like,
happy.
you have a well-trained animal. No peanut butter, just goes for it.
Pomeranian blew my dick so good. No, there was this church. I liked this girl, but she had a boyfriend, and I was hanging out with her and her boyfriend, and we all went to this burned down church and like climbed the fence because you're not allowed to go in there, and like explored it and breathed like probably crazy shit into our lungs. And I thought there'd be ghosts down there, but there wasn't. There was not that I saw. Maybe Christ as a ghost was upset with me and didn't reveal himself.
When I was a kid, there was a pomegranate tree in my backyard, and I didn't know what pomegranates were yet because I was a kid. And we were running around at
Is
nighttime.
before or after the first time you jerked off?
Oh, before. Way before. I'm a kid. I'm
You're
like a kid. I'm like,
kid-ass kid.
I'm probably like 5.
You're like a sock
That'd
and
be after for
boppers.
me.
But when did you beat up?
3.
3 years old.
Three, you figured it out.
That's
Figure it
bad.
out.
Yeah.
How's that bad?
If that were true, that would be
That's
bad.
not bad. I get started early.
You should be proud.
I am. I am. I made my first meal young. I got my first load young.
So you had like a fucking rock hard boner.
This is like when your friend is like, yeah, when I was 15, I slept with one of my teachers. And it's like, dude.
like, dude, that's bad.
That's bad.
But like,
Nah.
if I was 15, that's high
This
five.
is so different.
It's
It
similar.
is different because it's his
different.
own damn
Smile
penis
it.
and his own damn
Can a
toaster.
3-year-old not beat me off?
What do you? Whoa.
Can I not beat myself off as a 3-year-old?
Why did you say that?
Hold
What
on.
did you
hold
just
on,
say?
hold on. I
Worded
didn't like that.
poorly.
I didn't like that.
Can we cut that? I
You're getting
worded
off
it
the
poorly.
rails.
That's
I
gonna
want to cut
say
that.
I worded it poorly. I meant to say, can I not beat myself off as a 3-year-old?
I don't think so.
What's the
That's
age?
Do you
crazy.
mean like time machine if you were you now and you went back into your 3-year-old self? Or do you mean when you were 3?
No. I'm not talking any like Freaky Friday shit. I'm in the body of a 3-year-old.
Dude, that's disgusting.
Stop
I'm
saying it.
saying it, not that.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
Okay, let's 4, 5,
Here we go.
6.
Yeah,
Stop
how
me.
low would you
7?
go?
Do you like when 9-year-olds do it? Do you like that?
I don't like any of it. I don't
10?
like it.
18?
We should go
You wanna
back
start
to
at
not
18?
touching ourselves.
Do you think about, okay, there's a masturbating 18-year-old and he's screaming.
Why is he
Because
screaming?
he's mad. I don't
'Cause
know.
he's mad. He's
Does
jerking
that
off.
fucking piss
He's
you off?
angry and jerking
Does that
off.
fucking
that
piss you
make you
off?
want
No.
to cry?
Because he
Screaming?
can't tell the girl in porn she's beautiful. He's
Yeah,
angry.
because
He's
she's
screaming.
so beautiful.
Screaming, you can't tell her.
Does that piss you off?
Doesn't piss me
Oh,
off.
it doesn't.
It's just weird.
How the hell
It's not weird. Everyone screams when they beat
Well, I
off.
haven't beat off yet.
So you're-
I don't know what pomegranates are.
That's a pomegranate tree.
And I'm in my backyard, and we're playing like hide and seek with like flashlights at nighttime. We're running around, and I see a pomegranate on the ground with a flashlight. In the inside of a pomegranate with the seeds, I thought it was someone's mouth,
Like,
detached from their body. Like someone had taken a mouth, removed it from the whole head,
that's scary.
and then embedded it in the ground, and it was like its teeth and blood.
Yeah.
And I got so scared, and I was just afraid of the backyard
yeah, that's kid shit.
for like a long time.
Were you afraid of pomegranates? Did you run into one?
I was afraid of whatever that was.
Right.
And then I learned later it was.
Dude, speaking of associating experiences, Nick has been saying that he had the best nachos of his entire life.
Where do you think I had him?
Somewhere dumb.
Is this gonna be like that time is like the best burger I've ever had, and it's like in LAX?
It's like that. It is like that.
Was it at LAX again?
No, no,
They went 2 for 2.
no.
Shit.
no.
Dude, we were roasting.
Dude,
him
that
for
place is
this.
that burger place in LAX is a magical place. I'm at Anders' home there.
That's cool.
That's like the
Yeah.
most magical place ever.
That's cool. I'll give you
Get
that.
the best burger and meet awesome celebrities
Where's this nacho from? Don't deviate.
at the Regal Theater.
You believe that shit?
Dude, they were
Isn't that
so
crazy? Dude,
good.
we kept
That's
asking him like
pathetic, man.
questions.
Dude.
That's pathetic. Were they the circle chips?
Great question.
That was the first question they asked, and I said no, they weren't the Lunchable ones.
They were like regular.
They were circular, but they weren't small. They were like bigger, like
but
this
they
big.
were circular.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
were
yeah.
So that means
circular.
that means they're processed.
Oh,
And then I asked, did you
Oh,
really?
they're processed. I guess they're not delicious.
Yeah, I would think that would reduce the quality of the product.
Chocolate cake, processed, delicious.
Worse than cuties, homemade.
No chocolate is
Not ramen.
homemade.
Not from a movie theater.
Slime goes, no chocolate is homemade.
And
Blood on all of our hands. Bro, he was saying that
they were so good.
He's saying the best nachos he's had in his lifetime.
Were there any toppings or was it just the cheese?
It was just the cheese.
Yeah, of course, because it's at Regal fucking theaters. And they cost how much? $15?
They were
wait,
so
and
expensive.
it was it like what
Yeah.
was it like liquid cheese?
Yeah, it's the shitty gold liquid cheese that they get out of
cheese?
and
the
the machine cheese.
the
It just
machine.
can't be.
The
And
cheese
it's-
looked.
I know.
The cheese. I won't even hold you. The cheese looked disgusting. It was like.
Because it is disgusting.
It was like it had bubbles in it, but there was no air. It was just the shape of bubbles.
Was it just hot and you were hungry?
That's
It
what
was-
I was like, okay, you're watching Sonic 3, you're having a great time.
You're
You're
watching Sonic
associating
3?
it
You're watching Sonic 3?
with the movie.
Oh, I was not watching Sonic 3. I was watching.
Probably at Sonic 3.
I don't even know what it was called. What was it called? It was called
Is there a hedgehog?
You
One
remember
of
the
them-
movie because you're so into your nachos.
It was called One of Them Days with Keke Palmer.
Okay.
Is this it? Does this fucking get you hard?
No, can you type
pussy?
in Regal?
Are you losing your
Regal Theater?
fucking mind? Are you losing your
Nachos.
fucking mind right now, Nick?
Don't type. Yeah, there you go.
It's none of these.
Is that it?
Oh, no, none of this.
So this gore isn't interesting to
Oh.
you. Jeez, dude, that one's yellow. That looks gross.
Wait, go to the top left.
This is like footy
Click on
scram.
that. So that's not what that's the closest to what it looked like. Like it had the cheese in a compartment and then it had the chips in a compartment, but it didn't look like those.
It looks good,
And you just,
at least.
yeah.
It was,
least it looks
it
like
was
that.
delicious.
Dude, you would get better nachos
My
from
bitch,
almost
sorry, my
Whoa,
girlfriend.
Whoa,
I was gonna bring this up too. His dumbass bitch ass
yeah,
girlfriend,
yeah.
dude. She
Everyone knows he can attest. Popcorn fanatic. She loves the stuff.
Oh, me and
does,
her.
yeah.
That's the number one
the
thing we
Shaq and
share is
Kobe
our,
have eaten popcorn
our
for dinner.
love for popcorn. Me and Zipper too.
and we go to the movie theater. She said, "Can we get a popcorn?" And I'm like, "I'm not your dad."
The Zipper 3 also does this. It's like, can we get a soda?
And I'm like, just
it's
get a
like,
fucking,
yeah, I
yeah,
do what?
you're a working adult.
just get a popcorn.
I'm so different than you guys because when she asks, I go, yeah, small though.
No, you know what she said? You know what she said? She said, "Can we get a small popcorn?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you're gonna finish it. Just get
Small
one."
popcorn?
I just
That's crazy.
If she would
That's
say
demure.
small, I would chime in. I'd go, let's do medium.
And I
Let's
say,
get crazy.
let's be
That's what
crazy.
they want to hear.
I say,
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
do.
I want nachos. I'm in a nacho mood. I never get nachos at the movie theater ever, but I'm in a nacho mood. I don't know what it was. And I go up and I'm sorry, back up. I said, I want a warm pretzel, and then I said, no, I want nachos. And I looked at the menu and I'm like, oh, they don't have pretzels, but they do have nachos. And then I'm like, I'm about to order the nachos. I'm like, and I look over and they do have pretzels. I see them. I looked at them late. I'm like, fuck, they have pretzels too.
Now you're in a constitutional
And now
crisis.
I'm like, what am I gonna do? They have awesome looking. They call it was like super pretzel or something. It was the most awesome name. And I was like, oh fuck, a super pretzel, or do I get nachos? And I went against my gut, and I was like, I'm gonna get the nachos, even though the pretzel was the first thing I wanted. Get the nachos, and I finished them before the movie started.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
I finished
Isn't
them
this
before
crazy?
the previews.
Bro, he's been
were
talking about
over.
these nachos like
Animal.
this.
What the fuck
A
are you writing
lot.
to
To be
fucking
clear,
show about?
all I said was I had the best nachos of my life. And when I told them where, they made it a long thing. I didn't keep talking about it.
Because there's a lot more
But
questions.
it's not fair to be like
asked.
he keeps talking about it. It's like it keeps being pulled out.
You're
of
talking
his-
about
it's
it right now like a religious experience.
Because you asked.
You've just lost all validation. I
do you
used to
mean?
look up to you, man.
Like when you say, "Oh, I
You
had the
never
best."
looked up to me.
I have. When I would think of food places, I would think of Nick. I
This
used to look up
dings
to
your
Nick's
credibility on
food places.
food
No,
reference.
no, 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 no. Doesn't that give
Nick used to be a damn food fiend. Remember
Look,
that guy?
look, if
would ask
Gordon-
like,
if
"Hey,
Gordon-
hold
Hold
up,
on.
Oh,
we're-
let's get the.
If
let's
Gordon
get the
freaking
autograph.
Ramsay went to the movie theater and was like, "This is the best fucking hot dog," I can't do the accent right now, I've ever had.
It's the best fucking hot dog
The best
I've ever
fucking
had."
hot dog I've ever put in me going.
Yeah, then
If he
I
said
would.
that, wouldn't he be like, "It must be a good
must
hot
be
dog"?
pretty good.
Yeah, I would give
Must
it
be
to.
pretty
He has a.
So why is you trust me with my food?
Well,
why?
Do you
'Cause
think
you
there's
were-
a difference
You
between
had
you and
credit,
Gordon
you
Ramsay?
had you had food social credit,
Real
and you
hair.
were in the, but you didn't have enough food social credit
Yes.
to make a Regal nachos.
You just went over the line. You
Yeah.
went
To be clear,
overboard.
Gordon would lose it. He could do that like 3 times, but if he keeps.
if he spams, he's gonna lose
If
credibility.
Nick Yingling goes to the movie theater and learns what nachos are and eats them in that order,
Yeah.
and then goes, "I had the best food today."
That's the
We
opposite.
don't go, they're probably awesome because he has no idea what nachos are. So why, on my side of the equation, where I am a food critic, would you not just believe they're delicious?
Dude,
Because
first off,
logic is so sound.
I'm sick of this fucking bit. Nick Yingling has known about nachos for months, okay? I want to get that out of the fucking way.
It was last August, and it was the best day of his
Because I
life.
fucking mean to him for no reason.
Yeah, I saw him cutting a tortilla with scissors to try to make
He's
them.
like,
Second off, I don't have big food expectations of Yingling because he eats a damn factor meal every day. He's not seeking delicious foods. He's just seeking nutritious foods.
You're kind of like a food guy, man.
And I would try it. I would be like, okay, I'll try this. I'll try it like as a joke.
I will go right now after this. I will go get them.
We should do a field trip. We should all go see a movie together and get these fucking nachos.
They were
and if they
I'm
suck,
down.
We can go to the same theater.
Dude, where the theater we went to a long time ago, I forget what movie we saw, but we were with like Nick Allen and
Top
we
Gun.
were
Top
drunk. Was it Top Gun?
Yeah, it's when they rented
Oh
out
my
the theater for
God.
us.
And I went
I
into
can't
the
believe I
theater
forgot
to
to
get
tell you guys
popcorn.
this. Oh, this is the greatest news ever. Okay. That movie, that night. We had a big group. Nick
Top
Allen,
Gun.
Kelby,
Yeah.
all sorts of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My girlfriend.
Zipper was there.
My girlfriend thought Kelby was Nick Allen's son. his big adult baby
I wish you
son.
guys had
Oh
pictures of these guys.
my
They're
God.
She
That's
told me this recently.
crazy. Dude,
and
they
I haven't stopped thinking about it. It's
They're
the funniest
actually
thing.
Dude, I
like
think
within
they're
2 years
apart.
She thought Kelby was a large baby,
Yeah.
and Nick Allen was the oldest man
Dude,
on earth.
Kelby is such a smooth man.
Kelby's so old. In a call one time, he was making fun of me for being 29, and I said something as a joke. I was like, Kelby, you're 37, thinking it was a big number over his age, and then he went, dude, come on, because it was his actual age.
Dude, she
That's
thought
clean.
it was his
That's
kid.
clean.
That's so
Kelby.
funny.
Actually,
I
it makes
can't stop
sense,
imagining
Kelby.
Kelby with a binky.
Dude, his face looks like a binky would fit in it.
No,
No,
Binky. Dude,
everyone's
he's the
face
boss
looks
baby.
like that.
No, mine doesn't.
Yes, you could fit a binky in that.
No, it doesn't
You
look.
think it's too
a
small
binky
or
doesn't
big?
frame my face the way it frames Kelby's face.
What are you even talking about at this point?
Oh my! I'm talking about harmony of
Sound
circles
a
and
crazy
shit.
person.
If he wore a bonnet, I'd be like, nice bonnet.
You would just like Kelby to be dressed up in anything. You think it's funny.
I think you just wanted to
You
be
just
Kelby.
like hurting him.
I was just like, if Kelby came in and he had a rattle like on his hip, on his belt loop.
There's certain
like
people
keys.
you feel good hurting. Makes you feel good.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
Make me feel good.
Come on, you know
I mean,
this.
certainly that's true.
There's a whole
can't-
lineup.
I can't hurt Kelby.
It's the NorCal Chuckle Fucks, which
NorCal
stands in
Chuckle Fucks.
Atriarch.
yeah,
It's
fucking
Kelby.
stupid-ass
It's
fucker.
Yingo.
Yingo.
Yep.
I don't
Shake.
know. You know,
Shake.
no. You know what he said the other day? I'm like walking out of here as after we did the pod, and I'm like, "Fucking, what's all these desks for, man?" He's like, "Yeah, there's all these desks." I'm like, and he starts like barking at me about some shit, and I bark back, and I'm like, "All right, I'm leaving." And he turns and he's like, I just want you to sit next to me, right? And then I said, "I miss you too," and I left the office.
I'm not saying it's not all love. At the end of the day, you still love ragging on them, like it's a full time job.
I fucking
Chuckle
love
fucks and
ragging.
Yingling are different
love
categories.
ragging
I
on 'em.
fucking love
Yes,
ragging on you.
they both can exist.
I fucking love that.
You love
take
hurting
away,
him.
if you take that away from me, I will fuck you up. I will fuck you up so hard.
How would
I will
he-
fucking kill you.
How are you gonna fuck me up?
How would he take it away?
And
don't
how would you
know.
fuck me up?
I would fucking get a fucking sword. I would kill you with a sword. Do you understand the stakes
No,
here?
that would kill me for
Yeah.
sure. I would
I'm
lose
telling you,
that.
we go
crazy.
to the Regal, we get some nachos, and I think you guys will. I think you guys will understand.
You know what?
Come on, let me. Can I say something? How good are nachos ever really?
Like really
Not
good.
that,
If you get
like
if you,
fine.
Nachos are always they're
I
like
think-
these are fine.
I love nachos.
Because nachos is the appeal of nachos is that
Hella cheese.
every bite varies in value, and sometimes you hit a god nacho
oh yes.
that has like cheese, sour cream, ground beef. and it
Loaded,
has
imagine
everything.
a nacho.
Yeah, bitch.
No, this fucking loaded. Like I ordered nachos.
what do you mean loaded? It's nachos.
Yeah,
Like
So-
I
so
ordered,
top left,
I
top left,
ordered
top
my
left, top left.
nachos with anchovies,
That's my
and
ideal.
they're my dinner.
This is hype.
No,
That's my ideal
That's what it
nachos.
is.
If you order nachos as your main dish at a restaurant for dinner, you should be fucking killed.
That's crazy. I do that. Why is
That
it
is a
crazy?
fucking-
Why?
I don't
Chips
agree
aren't
with you.
dinner. What am I,
No.
5?
No.
I think, look, if you're going, if it's your
Fucking
regular
burrito.
thing, sure, but like,
Do you
if-
guys have cereal? Oh, I guess I'll have nachos then.
It's tortilla with cheese, meat, and vegetables. It's literally every Mexican dish. You're fucking stupid.
well, imagine you're at the Hard Rock.
If you load them up,
Okay, I'm at the Hard Rock. My
All
God.
right, and every meal is like the Elvis Presley burger,
Yeah.
the Prince nachos, Going for the Prince Nachos is a fair play there.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going,
So
you guys
real.
want to split the Prince Nachos? I'm going to get the burger.
That's fine too.
That's fine too.
Because nachos aren't dinner.
Isn't it?
It's just because there's numerous amounts of a food that you think it doesn't belong as dinner,
Isn't it
which is crazy. You're in a jail
circumstantial?
of the mind.
Are chips and dip dinner?
I've moved on from this.
Are chips and dip dinner?
It
They're
can
not.
be.
No, I think they can
But they're
be.
not nachos.
But
Kill
nachos are
yourself.
dinner?
No, I'm saying both can be. I've moved on from this shackles that we have as a society. where
Ranch beans.
If I go to a restaurant now, I'm more often than not pick 2 or 3 apps as my meal.
That ass.
no.
That's a fucking.
What?
That's a fucking woke way to
No,
live.
that's peace.
That's an awake world that you
That's-
live
that's
in. You have
peace
woken
mode. I
up
like
from the
that.
fucking
I
nature.
like that.
So what I might do is I might pick the nachos in like the calamari.
2 or more appetizers combined to one person, that is dinner.
That's so what I was. So that's nachos
So
for
here
dinner.
you are
No,
being
no,
a
no, no.
fucking
Nachos alone is not
insane
dinner.
man.
You could get a fat plate of nachos. That could be your dinner. They
It
could
also
be
could
loaded
be
up.
a
Sometimes they're fat as fuck.
If I'm
Nachos are
at the
good.
That's
bowling,
dope.
if I'm at the bowling alley and I'm watching,
It's a vibe thing. It's not about if
You're a fucking-
It's
you're
not
a
about if I
slave.
could take a knife to a taco and make it
But
nachos.
there's certain restaurants which vibes match it, like the Hard Rock
Exactly.
or a bowling alley,
Yeah.
or like depends where you're eating dinner, or
I'm not-
if you're eating movie theater
not at
dinner.
the steakhouse.
If I cut your brain open, there'd be slave handcuffs on it right now. Because that's how you're fucking
How
thinking.
would the brain?
And I'd be unlocking
How
them.
would the handcuffs?
'Cause in all
fit
my
around
memories,
the
I
brain?
just-
cuts through the
Would
brain,
they-
it'd just be the
Would they
the
fit
shackle.
in the
Yeah.
wrinkles or?
Yeah, they're just embedded in there like fucking teeth and gums.
No, dude.
And that's how you live your life, according to Jim.
I'm brave for saying
That's
nachos
crazy.
aren't
You're not
dinner.
brave. You're not
I'm brave. I'm 1 to 3.
We're breaking
Oh,
status
you
quo.
guys are all out of the matrix. Oh, yeah, right.
I've escaped it.
Oh, you're not fucking.
It's also not how stats work. This is not a big group, all right? There are enough people in this group have said we should do a child pageant.
How's
well, don't fucking.
3 people in this group
don't-
have recommended a child pageant. I would
And the
not
4th
say
is
that-
me.
That's a brave stance.
Which 3?
I gotta get that in there.
You fucker.
I haven't backed that.
Yes,
once.
you have. Roll the clip, Archie. I'm not attending the pageant
You
anymore.
gotta have kids.
I'm
in
not
the
going to the
pageant.
pageant. I'm busy that
This
day.
is you know why I'm fucking sick of you because you don't engage in the marketplace of ideas.
I'm always throwing these
shut us
ideas
down.
in
You
the
shut
middle.
up.
everything.
This is the
I'm
marketplace.
just a small pageant.
This is the marketplace.
You've
I'm
never
not
said
going to
that.
the pageant.
Very close-minded.
Archie's got
Always-
a folder of those
I was always against that
on
idea.
the desktop. Look, vote on your phones, man, in the
Look,
fucking
Aiden,
comments.
Aiden, nachos. They're fine. You never have nachos and you're like, oh my God.
True.
I've had that.
It's
what
like,
the fuck are you
it's like
talking
this.
about?
You get a nacho and you go,
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You guys are
Oh,
insane.
I've
this
had
is
great
pretty-
nachos.
I've had like stellar nachos.
Where?
There's this place in Vegas. It's like a
Hard Rock.
nacho place.
Yeah, but if you get
That
a
ass.
great,
The Hard
a
Rock nachos
great-
kill.
They just have a ceiling.
Any
it's like
Mexican
a great,
place-
a great nacho is gonna be like a
imagine.
7 out of 10.
Okay.
I think we're Shake Out the Burger. I got nachos once. They were great.
I'm dead ass. You know how when you eat nachos, it's like, oh, a soggy one. And then it's like, this
Yeah.
one's the king
We've
one.
talked about that. It's a gamble, and that's fun.
Okay, we talked about it 5 seconds ago. I'm aware. I'm making a comparison. I didn't have a single nacho that wasn't perfect.
Yeah, that's because your
They can't-
nachos were a
no,
consistent
they can't
6.5.
sog when it's like fucking
I don't-
cheese
There's-
out of a roast.
I
There's
don't,
nowhere
I
to
don't
go.
care. I
There's
don't
nowhere to
care
go.
if there was Fent in it. They were perfect.
There was white china.
I'm sorry, this is your worst take.
You haven't had
This might
them.
be. This might rival the Dr. Mario take.
I was right. We asked a scientist.
You're basically saying to me like you had
This
consistent.
is actually the exact same as Dr. Mario because we asked Hank Green and he said, of course not. Because he's a smart
Hank Green would
scientist.
behead you with a fucking sword.
I will go to this Regal establishment, okay, and I'll order these nachos they sell for $18.
Don't call them nachos.
How much?
order
How much?
these
Don't call them
nachos.
nachos.
There's
That's
some
actually
exotic
good-
food.
That's actually a good question. How much did they cost?
Regal
I
Theater.
mean, they were probably
Look at the prices of
$30.
burgers.
Yeah,
No,
the
I mean,
movies,
because a
man.
big part of
They were
like,
not 30.
why is In-N-Out great?
No,
it's not
I
because
don't
it's
want
the best burger
this
of all
Aiden
time.
game of like the price influences the flavor.
I would
Doesn't
agree.
influence
And I've already got a big
it
diaper
doesn't
and
influence the
Mickey.
flavor.
I don't. The thing is, we don't need to go there, Aiden, because it's just insane.
It's just-
on its
it,
own.
it will lose on merit
You know
alone.
what? I agree. We don't. We don't
I
because they
didn't
just
say I
can't
had-
be that
they just
good.
can't.
They just can't.
Economically, I had the best nachos ever. I didn't say that.
Dude, you should just
I
eat
said
Lunchleys.
yeah,
You
I-
should eat Lunchleys because that's what you fucking. That's what you would lose your mind at those.
Yeah, you'd be fucking losing the little pizza. You'd be like, guys, you burst the door open, kick it open.
the best pizza, in the world.
I specified they weren't.
Pizza sauce all over his face.
They weren't Lunchables nachos, which I've had a lot of growing up.
Describe the nachos and the
Yeah,
cheese, and it was
we
like
saw
that's,
pictures, and you're
that
like, it
is
kind
the
of looked like
Lunchables.
that.
It
and
is
it's
kind of like you put them in a pack a punch
It's like
machine.
a bigger Lunchables.
It is. Yeah, it is shaped
It's
exactly
like
like
a
that.
dormer.
You have the
It
Regal
goes in like a
Lunchables.
square, like vessel.
I'm totally willing to
Let me
try
ask
it.
you a question. You fucking Nazis. Let me ask you a question. I go to the movie theater, right? Unsuspecting. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get some shitty nachos. I want some shitty nachos. I get them and they're delicious. What am I to do? Lie?
So you should
Not
say,
tell
you should
you?
say, dude, the nachos actually packed a punch.
They were.
You have to like downplay it.
What? It makes me so flowery.
You should be
Because-
embarrassed.
Because, because I enjoyed them.
Because in the same way you just described it to us, you go in thinking they're gonna be shitty. It's like actually they're way better than I thought. Because I had this growing up. There was a Chunky cinema in New Hampshire, and Chunky's was one of the first cinemas near me that offered food while you watched.
It was started by the guy that Aiden played basketball with.
It was. And he would punch you in the nuts and you walk in the door for half off. Anyway, the burgers from there were some of the better burgers in New Hampshire.
Interesting.
That I had access to. And I always thought that, but I was like, they're not the best burger I ever
And
had.
now what if you were fucking crucified for that?
No, because I wouldn't walk
What if,
out.
what if in front of all the hoes in Jerusalem,
I'm not walking
you
out.
were put on a big letter T with your tiny little balls out and killed?
You come in like Paul.
that day.
You came in like Paul fucking Revere.
Yeah, dude.
Going,
Yeah.
the nachos, the nachos.
They're the best you've ever had in your life. That is a crazy alcoholic
You
statement.
came in the room.
You said they were the best you've ever. You lived for 30 years on this earth.
The best that you said is this.
That's the crazy part. If you said they were
motherfuckers.
fucking dope,
We're writing, and I've probably said something really funny, made everyone laugh recently. And I go, oh my god, this weekend at the movie theater, I had like the best nachos I've ever had. That's what happened. I said that. And everyone-
It wasn't like that.
That's the crazy
I,
thing.
Paul
that.
Revere.
It wasn't like that. It was like we like dropped what we were doing and turned. Like he said a fucking slur like loud and proud.
Yeah, he's like, I have a good idea for something the characters should say.
And we were like, what?
It's
And
like
then
the
it just became
fucking,
it was
Chris
investigation. Yes, it was.
I feel like
you said the best nachos in your life,
It's
and
like
that's crazy.
getting Domino's and being like, is like some of the best pizza I've ever had.
You know what you say? That was the best Domino's I've ever had in my life.
and that's what I'm saying about Chunky's. So it's like
Yeah,
instead
what
of
an
Paul
awesome
Revere.
story. Oh, I went to the movie theater. I had the best movie theater nachos I've ever had.
I'm sorry.
Well, we were just talking like that was just talking about our weekend. That was literally the prompt of like us all hanging out.
Right.
And then he said some insane shit that we had to stop, drop, and roll. That's all I'm saying.
It's just like some prophets. There's some people who are gonna follow me and they're gonna try them and they're gonna be like, let's keep this a secret. Because there's people like fucking you guys. The non-believers.
What do you fucking mean? You're the prophet. You're the Messiah.
Yeah.
And you have some followers
Yeah.
who go to Regal theaters
Yeah.
and lose all of their
And you know,
money
you
on
are,
nachos.
You're Judas.
I'm not Judas.
You're Judas.
You're,
I'm
so you're
Judas.
calling yourself Jesus.
I'm Judas. I'm
Judas's
fucking-
brother. Judas's gay brother.
I'm Judas, but he was like right. I don't know how
I don't
what
think
the
Judas
story
had a
was.
gay
and I'm on
brother.
a big T.
I'm gay Judas.
And I'm like,
You're Sodom and Gomorrah.
they were so good.
I'm gay Judas, and I had gay sex with like another guy with Jesus.
Why
I
are you
don't
making
know.
yourself gay, Judas?
I don't know.
You
It's
already
like-
made him
I
gay.
already have I'm already your gay brother.
Yeah, I'm your gay brother, and you're gay Judas's brother, and we have fucking
You are
like, sex
my
all the
gay brother,
time.
but you're gay Judas.
Yeah, I
They were-
fucking
I
his
don't
back
tell you.
shots.
I don't know.
All day.
We
dude.
will go.
The nachos were gross.
We will
They
go.
were gross.
No,
Don't try
now
them.
you're
Oh,
being.
no.
Don't be like that. Don't be like
No,
that.
no.
Don't do the face.
Side.
Don't do
I'm
the
sure
merc
they were
face.
pretty good. I'm sure they
I'm
were pretty
sure,
good.
and I don't even think I'll hate them that much.
No, they were mid.
I bet they'll be tasty.
Oh, come on. How about
They
this?
were mid.
Don't do this.
You
Zipper,
can't.
I don't like.
Come on,
You're making your mouth
man.
all wide. You're making your
No, I'm
mouth
nice and
mouth
normal
all
wins.
flat and wide.
The normal went to my mouth.
Zipper, look up the best nachos in LA. How about we do this? How about we go to 3 nacho spots?
Okay.
DEI elevator.
Nick shouldn't have left us by ourselves.
Breaking the thing at the mall. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here.
Is that upstairs?
Yeah, Mega Man drops January 6th.
Oh shit. It says you're gay.
Oh!
It says you're gay all the time. Dude, it's actually growing back in some spots.
Don't say some spots.
Well,
Oh, that's tough. That's a thumbnail. That's the thumbnail.
This is why we need the DEI elevator.
Shit. We should have taken it because I'm overweight and you're bald
And I'm bald.
and he's French.
we decided to actually do it. We're here. We're at Regal Theater. This is the alleged spot where they make the greatest nachos on earth. We're gonna order some. Do we have to get a movie ticket?
Movie ticket? I think you can just walk in and buy food. We've done this before.
What? Who?
Years ago, we were drunk with, I think, Nick Allen and my girlfriend when
I'm
we used
already
to live
tired
and
of
we
the
went
story.
in.
I'm already tired of this story. Hey, can I get 4 of your best nachos?
Oh, these. See,
Hold up.
I'm saying we need to call him, bro.
Okay. My friend came here and he said he had the best nachos in the world that he's ever had, but he didn't mention there was variety.
Yeah, there's like Tostitos hot Cheetos, if you want Tostitos, Doritos, and all hot Cheetos. That's up to you.
Yo, what kind of nachos did you get?
Just the regular one. You want to
Okay.
get a couple of them?
Do you mean varieties?
Well,
He said Tostitos, Doritos. Yeah, I mean it's up to you. You tell us. We're sheep.
Get the default and then get a couple varieties.
So, one default and variety or two default and varieties?
well, we should all get our
Two
own.
defaults and a variety.
Okay. 2 of the default nacho,
Yeah.
and then what's the popular varieties?
The one that people recommend or in general?
Yeah, recommended.
A lot of people usually like to get the Tostitos and Nachos.
All right, I'll get one of each of those then.
Not to be crazy, but look at where they're stored.
In the nachos machine.
It doesn't really look like.
Oh, looks good. Looks good.
He said they were the best he's ever had, so we're confused, and we're like,
surely had.
Oh yeah.
Would you say they're the best nachos you've ever had? Because they could be good.
I like them.
yeah, right, like they're fine. Okay,
I
yeah,
believe
yeah.
that. Would you say you could have nachos for dinner? What's your stance on that? Could you have nachos for dinner?
Probably not. Probably.
Wow.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Do you think
Interesting.
Dr. Mario's a real doctor?
Does he have a PhD?
This is a mini game. It's a side plot. Does Nick recognize the difference between Coke and Pepsi?
Yeah, that's huge. He'll be like, this Coke tastes weird, or maybe he won't.
If he finishes this is 7,000 calories. I don't know what's grosser, is him wanting this or Aiden getting a large popcorn for himself.
Dude, that's crazy. Now he's explaining. he's explaining.
He's asking if he's cool in the video.
You look insane. Okay, yeah, that's a crazy frame. Dude, you're an animal. You're like a goat.
I sometimes when I do this, I think about how happy I'd be on a farm. If this was just me every day.
Yeah, eating popcorn from like a trough.
Yeah, I think I'd be happier.
Dude, it looks like Simpsons food. It's got like a.
I don't like how it's not like homogenized.
It's not like flat. Yeah,
It feels like-
it's coagulating.
It looks like it's been. Kind of looks like it's been pooped out. Like it's kind of squirted.
No,
kinda
it
got
looks
squirted
good. It
out.
looks like mustard, like cartoon mustard. Wait, did you just hum the tune to "Hot Person" by Bobby Shmurda? Yeah. That's what that is.
Yeah, maybe. And if it is, what are you gonna do about it?
I just like this.
We're
Okay,
going?
well, we
We're-
did it.
we're going.
We went and got the nachos.
We have them, Yardigans.
Now, are these what you described?
Right.
Yeah, which ones did you get? The hot Cheeto ones, Nick?
Show
No,
it to
I
the
didn't get the hot
camera.
Cheeto ones. No, this looks just.
This is what you got.
This looks a little bit like it like needs a
oh.
mixing maybe, but
This is just.
maybe get a little bit of a.
Sure, yeah.
All right, everyone. Hey, look.
I got
look,
some
this
pictures
is
on my
this is
phone,
the
too.
It like jiggles like Jello.
Yeah, it looks really good.
It looks like my Montezuma's Revenge. Dude.
Now we did ask the person on the front
Yeah.
if they were the best nachos he's ever had, and he
Right.
kind of like fumbled, like he couldn't.
He couldn't answer.
He couldn't
Yeah,
say
it was
that they
crazy.
weren't.
Yeah.
So you have somebody who works there kind of in your corner.
I
You
think
were
he was.
really-
I think Loki was trying to keep his job.
That's what I thought
Yeah,
too.
like,
He's
he
like
doesn't
didn't
wanna
want to like
besmirch
blast.
Regal, like big regal.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's at the counter. We were filming him at the counter. He was very
Yeah.
cool.
he was ultimately said I like them, and
Yeah.
he couldn't name a better
Very
nacho.
political
Yeah.
answer.
He did
But
say
he likes
very
them.
cowardly.
He
But
I'll
he
say
likes
it.
them.
He said that
he
he
was
was
not cowardly.
nachos weren't dinner. He did say that.
Yeah,
He
he
also
did say
said
that.
Mario's probably not a doctor.
This guy sounds awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to think you just like this
This
guy.
guy sounds.
Wait, I'm starting to think Nick paid for this guy to be there.
Yeah.
No, I would have to have come earlier today and met the guy and
Yeah.
gave him money. He actually specified cash. I would have to have done all that. I didn't do any of that.
Guys, this is so hot. I think we should dive in.
You wanna
right,
dive in?
let's
All
do
right.
it.
Hey, I'll hold it. I want to. Papa wants a bite. Give it a mix though.
Yeah, that'll change it.
So much
It
cheese.
came out
the
of a-
ratio. You're fucking the ratio.
I'm just I had to mix it.
It's
What's
so
the ideal
much.
ratio?
I'd say like 25% cheese, 75% chip.
Oh! Dude, the camera fell. Oh! That's really funny. Okay, hold this. There you go. It's okay. We can still salvage this. We can still
Salvage.
these.
Get it off his fingers. Eat it off his fingers.
Dude, why did that happen?
It just didn't suck hard enough. Maybe because it's like a.
right, Aiden, you're the cameraman.
Okay.
You're the cameraman for the back one.
It's so gross to look at this much cheese.
What? This is your
These are the
favorite.
best nachos you've ever had in your life.
This is not the context in which I ate
Be
them.
excited.
Oh, there's context?
This is the context, yeah.
Is it the movies? Are you not in a movie
Are
theater?
you the
so
kind of
they're
guy who
gross?
has like no tissues or napkins in his car, or
Yeah,
your glove box
I'm
gonna
pretty
help me out
normal,
here?
man. I don't have shit for you.
All right,
bro.
guys. Hey, everyone in the car, we're trying the nachos. What do we think?
I'm going crazy. I'm so hungry.
I started laughing.
Wait, you're still going in.
I'm on like nacho 7.
Okay, and how does it feel in your body and on your tongue?
So the nacho cheese has more of a kick than I would have expected. It's not just cheese.
It's a nice amount of spice, right?
I don't know where they got that.
I don't know
from.
where the spice comes from. It's a nice amount of spice.
It's not crazy.
It's a nice amount, not too crazy, family friendly spice, but it's a nice amount.
I think it's a Tostito. The chips are good. I was worried they'd be worse, but the chips are actually pretty good.
I
They're
am
salty.
Yeah, there's a good amount of salt to them. It definitely makes me want to reach for a cup.
What if you now we got one special one. What if we dove into this real quick? Dive into the hot
So
Cheeto.
what is? You guys have a hot Cheeto version?
Yeah, it's just the same thing, but they have hot Cheetos with it.
Aiden, what are you pointing the camera at?
You?
No, a second ago you weren't.
Oh, damn.
I have so much cheese on my hands.
Wait, the
gotta
hot Cheeto
take-
one goes
take
crazy.
off your, here's an old street trick. You take off your sock and wipe it off on your sock.
That is an
and
old
you
street
don't
trick.
use your sock for the rest of the day.
And then you put your sock back on
And then
quickly.
and then it hardens.
Wait, the hot Cheeto version is so much better.
Whoa. Wait, can I try?
Yeah, please.
This cheese, okay, here's my review. This is the worst shit I've ever had in my. This is really bad. It tastes like rubber.
Wait, the hot Cheeto one is amazing.
I know the hot Cheeto one's way.
Yeah.
The hot Cheeto one might be the best.
The best hot Cheeto nacho you've ever had.
That's
Swear to God.
delicious.
I've never had a better
I'm-
hot Cheeto nacho.
I'm comfortable saying I've never had a better hot Cheeto nacho.
I am blown away.
And we're all in a resounding applause. We all love it.
Well, hold up. When I switch back to the regular Tostitos, my eyes are opened like slime.
Wow.
Like if you go from the hot Cheeto and you're like, damn, this is flavorful, back to the regular, you're like, damn, it tastes like melted
No,
plastic.
the original is excellent.
No, you are crazy.
The original.
Plastic is a good word, Ludwig. It tastes like it's
It
that.
does taste bad.
No.
But the hot Cheeto ones, again, really good.
Really good.
Yeah, I think you guys just like Cheetos.
No, but
Eat the Cheeto without the cheese.
with the cheese is better too. Do you want a hot? Here, have a hot Cheeto. I'm telling you, this is good. This is good shit.
And you guys said the Regal guy knew you guys?
Okay, I get it.
See?
The hot Cheeto like has some weird chemical property that like activates. It's like the mitochondria for the cheese.
It starts like fizzing when it combines with the nacho
it's really
cheese.
interesting.
It's a chemical effect.
I talked a lot of shit until I tried it, and now that's so interesting.
But I swear to God, you go back, it's like
You go
using
back.
rubbers again. And you used to think it was sick, but then
yeah,
you're like,
this
damn.
is nothing like busting inside
Yeah.
at all, even a little bit.
Not even a little bit?
It's weird because
Like
the cheese
busting
tastes.
inside.
This is pulling out with a
The
condom
cheese
on.
tastes worse
Pulling out with a condom?
Is it
without
pulling
the
out the condom
Cheeto.
on?
Is it
I don't know.
ribbed?
The condom is, and it smells like rubber too much.
It's not ribbed?
No,
Nigga, I'm not even gonna lie.
for either's pleasure.
Guys, I'm trying to start the new year off right. Oh my God, Dr. Robotnik.
Dr.
from Sonic?
Robotnik from Sonic 1, not 2 and 3, where he gets the crazier mustache. Sonic 1.
Sonic 1.
Yes, I'm a much slimmer, masculine Dr. Robotnik.
I don't think one of those is right. Keep going.
Well, okay, Dr. Robotnik, I know you want to take over the world, but have you noticed recently that you have like so many unwanted subscriptions that
What?
you have forgotten
You have,
about?
you have so much less money in your account.
Oh God, no!
Like Evil Weekly and doublewatch.com.
And also
I hate Sonic.
Crunchyroll, too.
Yeah, Crunchyroll, you're watching anime.
That one's got to stay.
Okay, well you can keep,
All
you don't
right.
have to get rid of all of them, but there's so many you don't know
And
about.
we don't want to keep track of it because we don't like working with evil people anymore.
Over 74% of evil villains and normal people have unwanted subscriptions they don't know about.
Have you ever guys maybe thought that Sonic is evil?
No.
Well, no, but I have thought, thanks to Rocket Money, at least I found the subscriptions I don't want anymore.
That's a good thought, Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, you're more of a Shadow vibe. Or Knuckles vibe.
I'm Knuckles vibe.
Well, Rocket Money is a personal finance app that finds and cancels your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so that you can grow your savings or hatch the evil plan, Dr. Robotnik.
Shouldn't we work together? Isn't that our thing?
I'm genuinely cool with Knuckles most of the time.
Would you wanna
Sonic
get-
is the guy I do not like, and if I could have his head removed from his body and put in some sort of microwave, I would do that.
How much do you think you spend on subscriptions, Dr. Robotnik, and evil things? A
Probably
month?
$5 or $6. I don't know.
Yo, it's over, actually closer to $300.
Closer to 300.
Yeah, I know. Don't throw up. Yeah, scream.
That's so much money for my plans.
I know. So if you
Shit.
Here's a couple things to think about. 1, what if Knuckles jerked you off? 2, Rocket Money has over 5 million users and saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all of its app's features. It would hurt because he's got like spikes on it.
And let me help you. Let me
like
tell you
that.
where to go if you want these types of savings, Dr. Robotnik. You can go to rocketmoney.com/theyard, cancel your unwanted subscriptions, and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/theyard.
I guess me being evil was just a way for me to lash out at my own insecurities.
Archie, zoom and music.
Rocketmoney.com/theyard. I guess Sonic isn't all that bad.
Back to the episode. Guys, can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
So the day I went and got nachos, I was pretty hungry, I won't lie. And it was a special moment. And don't get me, I stand by what I said. But then I went to the movies again. 2 days later,
Really?
I went again, and I said, I'm gonna get another plate of those.
Did you go to the movies to see a movie, or did you
to
go
see a movie?
Okay.
And I was like, I'm gonna get another plate of those little nachos, and I'm gonna because I like them so much. And then I got them, and I was like, these are normal nachos. I was hungry.
Okay.
That's not to say that I don't think they are quality, because I do. I think for a movie theater nacho, for I'm watching a baseball game nacho,
In
for
real
a-
time, we are watching the goalpost move.
Did you see? Okay, for
No,
one,
no,
this
I'm
is
admitting I'm wrong.
yeah,
Brother,
this
it's
is
on
big for
wheels.
him to do. So
That's
I'm not
true.
going to sit and
admitting
chastise
I'm
him
wrong.
It's not
until tomorrow.
moving the goalpost
But-
if he's just saying he's wrong.
True.
I don't think he's saying
where I
he's
stand,
wrong. He's
I
trying to.
am. What I stand by is that in eating the nachos, they were my best experience eating nachos ever. I stand by that. Do I think?
Because you're watching Sonic 3.
Do I think if we enter no, it's a Keke Palmer movie. If do you think do I think if I enter these into a contest with all the other nachos in the world, they would win? No.
I feel like
The cheese
just
is
to be
so
clear,
bad.
But I don't think I ever. I don't think I ever.
So genuinely
I think
bad.
you were saying that.
No.
We were looking at pictures of gourmet nachos, and you were like trying to throw up.
We were talking. You were like,
that
looking,
it's
you
all
were-
on tape,
You
bro.
were looking at guac, and you were like, ugh,
Ew,
what
who
even?
eats that?
What is green?
Look at all these vegetables.
Low key, I don't really remember that part.
You saw
That's
ground meat, and you thought, yuck, gross.
You thought this
Give
could
me
No.
just
never.
the
This
yellow.
is terrible.
The ground meat's not the problem.
What?
What is the problem then?
It's like when they put olives on it, and then like also like when you get restaurant nachos, like half of them are soggy. Only like the top layer is actually like the good ones. I don't like the mentality behind it.
It's a gamble. Like we said, we were talking about this, and that's,
nachos shouldn't be a gamble. They should be a right.
Nick, what you have on your finger is one of the grossest things
you show the
humanity's
camera
ever
what-
made.
You look like Shinji.
Like
in
I know,
fucking-
I
in the
know,
scene.
I know. Deep down, you hate this.
No, I don't hate it. Oh,
There's, dude, there's cheese all over my like shifter.
yeah, I gotta clean your car.
It's fine. These, dude, did you see the machine this came out of? These are barely nachos.
I don't ask questions like
These-
that.
Look,
I
these
don't.
are.
I don't want to see the
Bro,
machine.
I am
These
with
are
Nick. I don't
chips.
think you should ask questions.
I don't want to
I'm
ask
just
questions.
saying, it was in front of us. There were no questions to
Nah,
ask. It was an
okay.
eye line.
Because if you start to ask questions about Wagyu beef, it's not going to be fun
there were no
either.
questions.
What they made pretty patties out of.
Dude,
Yeah,
yes.
the sludge.
Dude, okay, I argue.
Snowpiercer, but it's just these nachos.
Here's my radicalized extremist opinion. These are barely nachos. These are like not even like
Whatever,
these are
dude.
nachos asterisk.
I'm so
You eat-
shocked.
Garbage food.
I'm just talking.
I'm so
no,
shocked that you are the leader of this fucking tirade.
I understand systems, okay? Systems and order. and if I'm eating
and shapes.
and shape and grids,
And I think if there was a shape with a specific hole, I could match up the shape to the hole.
I could easily match the shape to the hole. I like to call things what they are. And it's like, oh, I had some chips and cheese the other day, and someone's like nachos. I'd be like, no, they weren't that.
These aren't nachos.
Dude, they're just
They're
not.
borderline.
They're like so close to
They're
not.
nachos.
They're closer to not being nachos than they are nachos.
Here's the
He's
comparison.
ridiculous.
Here's
What's-
the comparison.
I told
we
you I'm
made.
an extremist.
This is like if when we were walking over, it's like if you came in and told us I just had the best burger I've ever had, and like you did at LAX that one time. And then when we went to go get the best burger you've ever had, it was the hamburger at McDonald's. It was like it's
not a quarter pounder, just the ham.
Just the hamburger.
Hamburger. The small hamburger
This
on
is
the
the
menu.
same thing as Post Malone. Like you sit around, you say Post Malone's fucking sucks.
This is not the White Iverson of nachos.
We should kill white guys with cornrows. And then one day you're sitting around and White Iverson comes on at the right time with the right amount of moonlight, and your girlfriend just broke up with you, and you realize he's kind of the man.
Nick, I want to be so clear. When I put a hot Cheeto in this cheese and I eat it, something is sparking in my brain.
It's like Disney magic, like from the old times.
It is if I were to lick the cheese off of the chip, I might throw up. So I don't know how both of those things are happening.
But it's once the two come together, it's like Ratatouille.
It is like
when he
damn
matches up the
Ratatouille.
two flavors in Ratatouille.
It's damn like Ratatouille.
The nacho cheese is good.
No.
Dude, I love trash food, and I hate this. I'm not trying to be right. I'm just being honest.
Have another bite.
Here's the thing. Me and Aiden have devolved to doing the same thing, which is we'll take a hot Cheeto, we'll put it in the cheese and eat it. If we want a chip, we eat it without the cheese.
Yeah. I like the chips.
Can we talk about the chips alone just for a moment?
Well, they're Tostitos.
It's just bag chips.
They're just
you
bag
could just
chips.
buy this shit.
Oh, yeah. At the restaurant, they're making the chips, Aiden.
Sometimes.
Rarely.
Sometimes
Rarely.
they do.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
rare.
sometimes they do.
They get some nicer
but
chips.
Most restaurants are dumping Tostitos for their nachos, and they're
he's
making
right.
the cheese and the toppings.
He is right.
You know what I'm realizing? I'm a nacho aficionado. Because when I get
aficionado.
when I get aficionachos, I like them. I eat more nachos where they make the actual goddamn things in there more than I eat ones where they get them from the bag.
You're doing the slime thing.
I'm not doing a slime
I'm
thing.
trying to be with you, but you're making yourself
No,
like,
listen.
like
You're
an
escalating.
evangelist
I'm not
of
trying to say
nachos.
I'm an
What do you think is
evangelist.
crazier to say?
I'm saying my standard of
that
nachos
these
is
are the
higher.
best nachos ever, or that they're not nachos?
These are the best nachos ever.
Is crazier?
Yeah.
Then they're not nachos?
Yeah.
Categorically?
I think
Categorically.
Sometimes the alt-right
What are
wins.
they?
The alt-right
Because I
wins.
think they kinda
This is a
aren't.
situation where the alt-right wins.
They had a good point, like broken clock type shit.
they're like
Yeah,
they're just
I-
chips. They're just chips and like synthetic cheese that you dip them in, which is not what nachos are most of the time.
It's like,
Makes me sick.
I have to go with the alt-right here. You were wrong to put trigger warnings on food during Ramadan. That was
Yeah,
too
like,
far.
It was just ridiculous.
It was just a little silly.
It was just a little much. All the other shit.
I'm cool with.
I'm
But, you know, I had to draw a line somewhere. Me personally, that was it.
This is okay. This thought experiment for you, Nick. If you were at home and you had Tostitos nachos and you had spray cheese from a can and you were spraying the cheese onto a nacho individually and eating them, which is a fine snack, would you call that nachos?
Good question.
I think you're associating the act of dipping with the nacho, which is frankly disgusting.
I think nachos are tortilla chips and cheese. And whatever cheese you use is just. So yeah.
What's a tostada?
Okay? You really want to get into?
I'm just saying.
You really want to get into
Tostada
Mexican
is
food?
a tostada.
When does
that
a
is.
taco become a burrito ass argument? Is that what you want to do?
I'm
burrito
saying,
is a taco,
where do we
isn't it?
cut- where do we-
Burritos are no, because
Technically,
a
aren't
burrito
they
must
within
be
the family of
closed.
This is what
Tacos?
happens.
A
This is
burrito
what
must be
happens. See,
closed.
you break families up is what happens. And I'm not gonna play.
I still
your
don't know what a
little-
tostada is.
I'm not gonna play
I feel
your
like
little
I'm not trying to be a
games.
debate lord, okay, but like,
I think it's a word for like a thick man.
what's the difference between spray cheese with
Are
home
you
chips?
tostada? Luka
My
Doncic
point
is
is
a
that
tostada.
nachos do
He's
not
a
need to be
tostada.
made with nacho cheese. They're often not. They're often made with like 4 cheese and cheddar and you know. They don't require nacho. I feel like nacho cheese is a synthetic creation.
What you want to grab? Yeah.
Yeah, this is gross.
No, but isn't that what nacho cheese is?
No.
What is nacho cheese?
Nacho cheese is just cheese that appears on the nachos. Just
Whatever it is.
any format.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Well,
That's
no,
my
no,
argument.
That's wrong. Nacho cheese is specifically like this emulsified cheese.
Yeah, that's what it's saying. It's synthetic.
That
It's
is
like-
not that is what nacho cheese is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're saying what's a nacho, and you're saying if I put synthetic cheese on a chip, I'm like, well, it's kind of the spirit
These
of a nacho.
are great
yeah.
without cheese.
I mean,
nacho
But would you
cheese.
say you get a call from your boy
Yeah.
and he's like, "What you doing, bro? I'm about to finish gooning. Let's hang out." And you're like, "I'm eating nachos."
Okay, look. If my boy used pistachio milk to make cereal, I'd be like, why? Yuck. But it's
That's
cereal.
Not,
Why is that
more,
different?
It's more like using Dr.
cereal.
Pepper to make cereal.
No, it's not like that.
It is.
It is not like
It's like
that.
using Pilk.
Oh, that's closer. That's closer.
These are so
The
good.
hot Cheeto one is
This is so
genuinely so good.
These guys haven't eaten all day. You're just eating fucking. You've been starving all day, and you found a dead rat,
No,
and you're
no,
like,
no,
bro,
no,
rat
no,
fucking.
no, no.
Rat's good, bro.
You
Rat
said it.
hits.
Rat hits.
Why don't
dude.
they tell you about rat growing up?
I'm telling you, if you go to a Regal theater, don't get the nachos. Get the hot Cheetos with the nacho cheese.
Yeah, these are insane.
They're so good.
I'm gonna go back to this now. I just ate a bunch of hot Cheeto nacho.
I'm gonna say something. Those are the best nachos I've ever had.
Boom!
Oh my god.
The hot
That's
Cheeto
5
one?
booms for me,
Wait,
brother. Boom!
Here's the question:
Boom!
Is hot Cheeto nachos? Because like they're not
No.
chips.
Why would you take this away from Chester?
Because Chester has a lot.
You see what
Chester's not
You
wanting
see what he
for
tries
much.
to do?
I'm trying to make rules.
So if Chester was poor, you would allow it? It's Chester's. You know,
If
Chester's.
Chester- yeah.
He's a self-made.
Let me take a drink
Tiger,
from my
a
small Coke.
You think Chester's self-made?
Chester, of course, he's self-made.
Chester is not self-made.
What is Chester? What? Who? What do you mean?
This is a
Chester is not self-made.
His parents worked at Raytheon.
No, well, but they didn't give him any of the money from that.
No, but they made him
No.
get a job.
Look, Chester's nepotism aside, my question is: are nachos with Cheetos considered nachos? Or say call them something else. Chachos.
So okay, I think if we
I
work
don't know.
backwards, if you were to have tortilla chips and then you were to spread hot Cheeto dust on it, that would still be nachos. So what's the difference about just swapping them bitches out with hot Cheetos altogether?
My God, he's cooking you. He's cooking you.
I do think Cheetos are chips.
Yeah, I think it's
They're in a
chips.
weird
Cheetos
family
chips?
of chips.
I think they're a type of chip.
I think they.
Yeah, slime.
I don't know, man.
Where are his li- Okay,
They're
so dots
chips.
aren't gummy candy, and Cheetos aren't chips.
I see slime likes to organize things.
Of course I do.
He likes
Yeah.
to organize things in
I
affections.
like things making sense.
Distinct categories.
And if we start blurring lines, we get a whole
God
bunch
forbid
of
we
weird
blur the
shit.
lines.
God forbid. That would
God-
be
I've
bad for
gotten
the
worse.
world.
We need to
cheese off.
divide the lines.
one thing can't be two things at once.
That
unless
would
it's
be-
a qubit.
Oh God, he's watching videos.
I want to say,
We gotta hear about
as
it.
the only Latinx person in this car, certified
Hold on.
good nachos with the hot Cheetos.
I refuse. I refuse for them to be called that.
I'm
I
Latinx.
refuse.
I'm Latinx, you're not.
Call it a snack.
I'm Latinx, he's not.
You can't say Latinx.
He's Latinx.
Dude, we said Latinx as a joke on the pod a couple weeks back, and people were messaging me. It's like, bro, don't say that. Not because it's a problem. It's just that a lot of people hate it. A lot of
Oh yeah, they just hate it.
yeah, they just think it's
Well,
fucking
well,
condescending.
but we say it as a joke.
yeah, of course. But I thought it was really funny. Like we get a lot of pushback, but that one had some specific
Got a bit of spice to it.
pushback, which was interesting. They're not nachos.
Okay, we're gonna
But
go
whatever.
around. We're gonna go around.
Yeah, sure.
Everyone give their 1 to 10 rating, not in all-time food, in nachos.
Yeah, of course, of course.
All right, starting with
Well, Nick, please. Having it
In the
having,
light of the morning.
having had it for your third time.
Now that you have your post-nut clarity on the nachos.
you don't have a movie to distract you.
You have presence of great friends to bounce up. Well, I guess you do.
Are there any breasts in the movie? If there was a movie to
Dude, there's
distract me,
so much cheese. I didn't even see
there's a lot of
It's all over my
cheese. There's a lot
car.
of cheese.
There's
All
so
right.
much cheese.
I saved a decent amount of it, but
All right, yeah, hit me.
guys, 7.
7's great.
Still?
This tastes like a toy. This tastes like I put a toy in my
Well,
mouth.
okay, slime.
Fine.
I think it might have lead in it.
I give this. It's funny because again, my standard for a lot of shit is low. Like I'll eat a lot of shit if this is in
What?
front of. If this is in front of me,
No.
This
You
ain't
know?
you. Don't talk about yourself like that.
Don't bring yourself
No,
down.
just 'cause
You
we're
have
on
high
video, you know, that makes
standards,
it-
dude.
Yeah, even though you do have a fingernail in your car, I don't believe what you're saying.
That's a freaking snack
that
for
is a
later.
fingernail.
shifter.
I bit
Just like
it.
my
I bit
popcorn.
it and I
You
spit
spit
it
it out
out.
in the car, and that's okay.
And now it's right
It's
there in
alright.
front of
No, it's
you.
right. It's in the cheese
on,
a little
man.
bit.
Jeez,
There's
now.
so much, bro.
I give these a strong 2 to a light 3.
Ooh.
Yeah. Dude, these are bad. These are fucking bad. I'd rather be eating Totinos at home with spray cheese individually, and we can call that nachos now because everything, I guess, is because we're merging everything. And there's 100
Yeah, when I eat
genders.
steak and rice, that's nachos now. That's nachos because the rice is the cracker.
The rice
and
is the chips.
And the steak is the
steak
cheese.
is the cheese.
I guess that's what we're doing because they both come from cow.
See, you're getting it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm running
All
for
right,
governor of
Ludwig,
Arkansas.
Ludwig, what's your rating?
The OG,
OG.
this chip with this cheese
Yeah.
is a strong 4 out of 10.
It's almost a 5?
It's a strong 4 out of 10.
Lud, get me the 5, baby. Give me the 5.
5 is average. 5 is.
Give him the 5.
Imagine them piping.
The
dog.
hot-
Imagine them piping.
5, you could eat this like every day.
Let
Wouldn't
me
make
get
it that
there.
much better.
The hot Cheeto is a 9 out of 10.
It is,
9?
it is really
Genuinely,
good.
it's
It
phenomenal.
hits so interestingly well. It's like,
it's
yeah,
better than almost any nacho I've ever had.
It's really
psychotic.
crazy.
I think it's so good.
You're reaching so far.
Do you know it was made by a Mexican? Is that what upsets you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
he
that make
doesn't
you-
like it
are
'cause
you
they don't have-
fuming?
Because they don't have Mexicans in
fuming?
Sweden.
And they,
Yeah, it didn't come from your white ethno state.
yeah.
Do you want to rename it to Hot American Gulf Cheeto?
don't watch the Georgia Lopez show.
I don't know why he has always a low riding.
trampoline?
That's
Aren't the trampolines
Not
for the
everyone
white
wants a low
tomatoes?
rider.
So yeah, what do you think?
Aiden, let's flip it.
Flip that camera.
I think this is coming in. This is coming in. What? Let's talk about what might be good. You know, I'm thinking about what's the worst nacho I've ever had, and the problem is the worst nacho I've ever had isn't far from this. I think it's like wetter, soggier versions of this with like staler chips.
Yeah, like if they didn't separate it.
yeah.
It's like if
And
someone left this out for a while.
that would be a 1. That would be a 1, and I
Okay.
think these are coming in at a nice 3.
Yeah, that's what I was saying
They're
too.
coming in
Like
at
I can handle
just
these.
a hard 3.
I think a 1 you throw up, like you can't eat it. And,
This
like,
is sitting exactly in the pocket of I would never ever spend money on this, but if they were sitting out, I would still eat them.
Yes, thank you. I think we see really
For me,
truly eye to eye and ball
I'm
to
one
ball.
level above. I would order them at like a Dodgers game.
Yeah.
If the alternative is like weirdly long hot
It's
dog.
just
Yeah, I
below
don't
the
like the
tier
weirdly
of
long hot dog.
willingly order.
Because
Really?
if they're giving me more meat and they're trying to save money,
Where's
I don't
the
like
meat
where the
coming
extra
from?
meat's coming.
How'd you
Sure,
get that
yeah,
extra
yeah.
meat?
Wait, you could get meat on it?
No, you'd have to
Yeah.
customize
Could I get
it.
meat? You're saying we could go back up there and get some meat?
Dude,
We got some meat. Cut up the hot
imagine
dog.
the hot Cheeto ones, but with like some fucking carne asada
Now-
on it.
Now you're just building actual good nachos, and then you have some guac.
he's just talking about and
And then maybe like a small set of sour
we should
cream.
do
Go
like a
back and
chip,
see.
maybe even a homemade chip.
When
Yeah, we should
post
do
this-
better cheese.
When we post this episode, go back and see the fucking awful lobbying you were due.
I
You're,
won't.
you're drunken rambling in
say-
the night. Oh, it was disgusting.
Yeah, what's the hot cheese?
A little bit of this.
What's that? What's that rank?
I don't even like hot Cheetos that much, and that's easy as 7. That is
Yeah.
at least a 7.
I'm right on Aiden's tip here. I think his shaving his head has made me agree with him extremely. We're very similar.
We're
right
more
now.
locked in with them. We're borderline Siamese twins right
Here's the
now.
thing.
Borderline,
though.
not
Here's the
Siamese
thing.
twins.
Here's the thing. Because kind of the essence of what I was getting at when I brought this in confidence, I'll say, which has been betrayed, was that a movie theater, to my surprise, is capable of producing a magical food moment.
Dude, the rewriting
And you
is
guys are just
insane.
having you guys are just
The
having that
rewriting?
moment with the hot Cheeto
The
version.
rewriting is magical.
It's not even the thing is though. We picked this up and we went in the car. It's not necessarily about. We were actually going away from the movie theater experience. We
What'd
just
you-
got
what'd
it
you do?
at the movie theater
My
counter.
point is the movies produced
think-
food that you guys
Okay.
rated above a 7.
When you go,
So my hypothesis is not bad.
Dude, produce is such a funny word. They just bought 2
Yeah,
items
man.
and smashed
Oh,
them
it's
together
horrible.
and sold it
So
at a
bad.
markup.
it makes me want to.
So why is it so crazy if I like it? Huh?
Best in your life? That was the
Best in
crazy
your life
part.
is insane.
Best
That's
in
why
your
this
life.
all started.
Crazy.
That's what you
Here-
said like
here's-
100 times.
It's not crazy that you like it.
I
Can
don't
we
think I
come
did
together
that.
as friends? I think
I
what
don't
we've,
think I said that.
what we have learned
Oh my god.
what we have learned is that Nick has not lived a fulfilling life in many aspects, and we need to hang out with him more.
There's holes. Yeah, his human experience has like holes in it.
There's
you
an
know what I
easy
mean?
explanation here. Nick, have you only had nachos like 4 times?
Yeah, right.
No, I've had a decent amount.
Low sample size.
We're trying to find you an out, buddy.
My girlfriend who fell down the stairs and no one asked if she was okay. She loves nachos, and I will eat off her little plate. So I've had plenty of nacho in my time.
Oh, so you've
I've
like,
had many
picked.
dugout nachos. I've had many movie theater nachos, sporting event soccer game nachos. I've never made. No, I have made nachos.
Making nachos
I've
is
made
so
nachos
good.
with some like 4 cheese.
Nick, with opinions like this, you could be the GM of the Mavs.
Have you guys ever taken like the Tostino's nacho cheese stuff in the jar and then just dipped into it with chips?
Yeah.
Is that nachos?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, is that nachos?
It's lazy nachos, but yes, it's nachos.
Poor man's nachos. I call it poor man's nachos.
Because you didn't do the effort of just putting
Wait,
them out.
I got a question.
all.
I got a question. Swap that dip out for a blue cheese dip. Is that a nacho?
It's a really gross way to make them.
I don't think that's a nacho anymore because I don't think blue cheese
But
is.
it's still cheese.
No, blue cheese dip is not cheese.
That's a dressing.
It's a dress. Yeah, it's
Kill
a dressing.
yourself.
Because blue cheese dip, I don't think is like real blue cheese.
Blue
right?
cheese isn't always
What
a
if you're
dressing.
dipping it in like goat cheese?
But probably what he's talking about.
But like,
Unless you're talking about
You know what
the
I'm saying?
blue
yeah, but like
cheese.
if
crumbled blue cheese.
we're entering like charcuterie territory.
What I'm trying to say is like when you start dipping your chip in white cheeses, is it still a nacho?
I think the cheese it can't be white. The
Why
whites
can't
don't.
it be the white cheese?
Because the whites don't get this one. The whites don't get. You
What's
can't.
wrong
Don't
with-
get this one.
You
Trying to
can't.
get a dub for the
Snow
whites.
Buddy nacho mind control.
It could be called Snow Bunny nachos,
Snow Buddy nachos. It's white cheese.
and you just cut up Gouda.
Wait, hold on. Let me try one more thing.
Of course, the Swedes trying to find a way to make it white.
Yeah.
That footage back there is going to be so unusable, I think.
This.
That's okay.
Almost assuredly.
The big one.
What
I
was-
think you can put
No.
almost
That's not good.
anything in nacho cheese and it'll taste okay.
except for these chips.
No!
Yeah.
This.
The chips are good.
We got a lot of really funny footage when we were walking and hanging out, and the machine that this emerged from, it looked like it belonged in a car like manufacturing plant.
It's in like
It was like a fucked up it was gross.
I want to show all the cheese in the console.
Yeah, please.
It's like the villain's factory in a kids movie that just pumps out sludge.
Dude, it was like the Power Rangers Ivan ooze, fucking this shit
they're putting it in the water supply.
Yeah, it turns you into a donkey like in Pinocchio.
There's so much cheese
I know.
all over your car.
That's all right.
And we're gonna-
call it.
I'm gonna crash
we can
out
call
about
it. All right, hey everyone,
Look.
let me get this back.
So what did we learn? We learned that Nick was wrong, and even he thought he was wrong.
Well, maybe the commenters, maybe our viewers.
Commenters, please
Hey,
go to Regal Theaters.
Visit a Regal theater near you. Order the nachos with code YARD.
They're saying movies
And
are back.
They're gonna know what that means. Say, I'd like the code YARD nachos. It's
Yeah.
5% off. And
While you're at
10%
it,
off
cancel your
movie.
Netflix subscription.
Yeah, and kill your parents. Archie, put a spiral on the
Wow.
screen. Like a hypnotic spiral.
Whoa.
Kill your parents and eat the nachos and rate them an 8. Yeah, let us know what you think. I marked this one as a win for me.
That's crazy.
Personally. So,
That's crazy.
Wow. I think
Man's
everyone,
is delusional.
I think
what
we,
win
I
did
think we
we
can all
walk out of?
agree that I've once again proven I know a lot.
We gotta kill that guy at the counter for saying Dr.
We walked out
Mario.
with
That
we
was
walked out with
crazy.
this win.
Nick, did you like your soda?
Yeah.
It was
Do anything to it?
It was Pepsi, bitch.
Oh,
Stupid
sure.
pussy.
That's fine. I like
He didn't even
both.
He didn't
You didn't
even
even
fucking
notice.
know the
Both.
difference.
You
What
didn't
does,
even
what does
notice.
that matter? You
He
Pepsi'd me and I'm supposed
Didn't
to be
know.
like mad?
We just
didn't
thought
know.
that a guy who thinks he's
Guy-
so
guy
perceptive
who-
might take a look at the cup.
and this is your nacho leader.
This is who you listen to.
No! No! Delicious Pepsi.
I like Pepsi.
All right,
Milk.
man.
All right,
It's not
guys.
bad.
Well,
All right.
thanks for hanging out. Again, please, I swear to God, if you go to a Regal and try the nachos, we want to hear what you think because it's divided us like it's the most divisive thing we've ever
Good
dealt
shot.
with.
Hold the shot right there. It's a good
It's a
shot.
bad shot.
We're gonna close on this
Please
shot.
let me turn the camera
close it
around.
out. Close it out, Aiden.
All right, thanks for joining us in the back of the car at Regal Cinema, and and you can get nachos just like us if you head on over there. So we'll see you next
Sign up
time
for
on
the
the
Yard Tickle
on the,
Challenge.
on the
The
super
Yard Tickle Challenge will
on
come
the-
tickle
and
you.
then we'll come. I'll come to your house and tickle you, and we'll give you some nacho cheese. There, bye now.
Those look like shit.
Look, maybe they
Kill
are.
yourself.
Look at that picture.
You're crazy
No,
if
go
you
to the
think
Reddit
nachos
post.
like that
Go to
look
the Reddit
bad.
post. Look at that fucking picture.
No, the Reddit one looks
Wait,
like
not
shit.
the
I want
Reddit.
to
The
see that
Reddit one
pic.
looks
Find
bad.
it. Find
Go
it.
to the. You just go to the Google search. and
Yeah,
then-
maybe go back.
probably
Maybe
doesn't exist.
right click that picture in the Google search and then go like open or something.
That one's way too much sour cream.
Those do
and,
look
and to be
shit.
fair, I don't really like that. sour cream.
You zoom into that.
Styrofoam
You zoom
nachos.
in. I don't care if it's pixelated. I don't
Look
even
at these
care.
pictures, dude. These look
Yeah,
fucking
click the top
dude.
link.
Yeah,
Fuck.
look, zoom in. Oh my god.
This is rough.
It's gonna look like shit. That looks bad. Unless that's queso fresca, in which case, yum.
That'd be crazy.
Okay. What, they blurred it? Like
No,
it's
just
Rule
had to load
34?
up.
Those look like shit. That looks like
dude,
dog
they-
food.
They look great.
I don't know what the fuck your problem is with nachos.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
I think I figured it out.
Yes,
I
thank
think you think nachos are a different
That
food.
looks like my.
I think we
No,
think
no.
we
Okay.
all
We,
think
like, know
nachos
what
are a
nachos
different
are.
Go
thing
to the
than you
8.
do.
Go to the 8 on the map. On the
Oh,
map.
awesome! The 3 colors used to paint a Home Depot. That's what I want food to look like.
That one does kind of look.
As opposed to Chester
is
Cheetah
that?
colors.
That's Blast
that's-
Premier Pro League
What the fuck is
colorway.
that?
That's a little extra. It has like cilantro and pickled onions
Wait,
on
am I
it.
crazy?
That
Those
looks
pretty
great.
fine.
That
Those
looks
look
great.
good.
That looks beast. The
These are- yeah,
pickled
they all
onion.
look good.
Way
pickled
too much
onion.
cilantro.
The pickled onion.
I
will
have
look-
to not have it because
That
I
looks
have
pretty
the
good.
gene.
That looks pretty good.
So how about we go to 3 places?
Wait, where's Regal on this? I don't see it on the list.
Undiscovered.
that it's not
Undiscovered.
Oh, what a bummer, bro.
Oh, that's crazy.
What a damn bummer.
That's just called Thank You Mother. That's awesome.
we go to 3 places. We'll go to like a fucking.
Oh, we'll go to Barney's
Food
Beanery.
truck?
That's probably like an authentic, maybe like Mexican spot. Get some real nachos.
What are
Barney's
you
Beanery.
bringing up authentic for?
You guys are
Regal?
bringing up the fucking Eater LA.
Regal? I
Best
was already-
nachos.
I thought we're in Los Angeles. Where can I get authentic Mexican
First off,
cuisine?
where do you think
Let's get
nachos
a
come from?
Regal.
The guy who gave me the nachos was Mexican.
Where do you think nachos come from?
That's a start.
I don't think nachos are Mexican.
It's tortilla with cheese, meat, and vegetables,
I think
like
it's like
every
Tex-Mex.
Mexican dish.
What?
You don't think nachos are Mexican?
I think it's Tex-Mex.
I think they are because you make it with corn tortillas and that
Surely nachos are Mexican.
real shit.
I don't know. Look at the etymology of nachos. I think it might be Tex. I don't think.
If they're not in the collective mind, we consider them so they kind of are.
I don't think that's how things should work.
There's not somewhere being like, you know what, nachos are Russian. Like who the fuck you? What is this shit?
Mexican Spanish. That's the word, or is that the food?
I think it's the word.
Oh wait, yeah.
It means flat nosed.
A Tex-Mex delight?
At Piedras.
And his name was Ignacio.
That's great.
No way.
Ignacio.
And they called him Nacho?
His name was Ignacio.
It is Tex-Mex.
Wait, his name was Ignacio Regal.
That's a border state.
No, it was not
Ignacio
Ignacio
the
Regal.
Regal
It was
movie
not
man.
Ignacio Regal.
Wait. Wait.
Dude, remember you were talking about ghosts?
Oh my god, they were made in a pyramid. I don't know what to tell you. They were
We will do this Yardigans.
Ludwig's always wanted to eat food with us. It's actually very sweet. It was his first idea for a yard video.
It's one of my favorite things.
I
eating
hate
food.
it's just like I hate what's happening right now is that like it's like, oh guys, ring the bell. I had the best nachos ever. Everyone listen to me. It was so more casual than that.
Dude,
So now if you guys go and they're just like slightly below S tier and they're like pretty good, it's like you
said
can't
they were
appreciate
my best
them.
in your life.
My goal is not going to be my
said
reaction.
that.
It's going to be yours. So if we go to all 3 of these places and you sit there and you go, Regal was the best, and you like hold firm, like I'll be incredulous, but like I'll take the L. If you can with a straight face,
Oh my god.
and with a straight face,
I'm
you can
gonna
be
eat
like,
them butt first.
You said, yeah, you have to eat them butt
he's
first. You
drinking
have
the
to.
I'm
sauce.
gonna eat them butt
Gibbs
first.
brings a fucking straw. We'll find out.
I finished them before the fucking. And look,
Yeah, because you're a cow of a man.
Here it comes, man.
I was hungry. That was factoring into my enjoyment.
which is very important.
I will say,
They
too,
were so perfectly salty,
Nick's
and
girlfriend,
the cheese was so fucking warm and the right amount of spicy.
she apparently fell down the stairs at the movies. And you could tell what happened, but she said the
fell down the
funniest thing
fucking
to me.
stairs at the movies like I'm Family Guy.
yeah, you brought it up last pod.
We talked about this on the main app.
Wait, did we?
Yeah. Laugh at it again.
She said, I said, heard you fell that. Did I say this? She said the funniest thing I think ranked. She said, I collapsed like a character in a video game who has been beheaded. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, it was like that.
Oh my God.
Really funny.
Funny.
Both of her
tough.
knees stopped working first. The first things to stop were her knees. Yeah, so you guys are always biting my shit.
We're biting your shit. It's your takeaway,
Whatever.
dude.
you guys
I've been a
biting my
mess without Cutie. She's been gone.
Oh, yeah.
and I'm
Oh, you
living,
came back without her?
yeah, and I've been living bachelor life.
Wait, the pets are gone too, right?
Pets are gone. Yeah, everyone's
Ooh, you're
gone because she's with
nasty
family.
alone.
So I'm nasty alone, but I didn't realize the heaters in our house only work, or they are set to work when people walk by.
Ooh.
And because I don't move at all in my house,
Oh, it's so good.
it just goes to like 59
no, that's
degrees.
excessive. I don't need that.
It gets very cold, and then I've been eating pancakes for every meal.
Well, at least you're making something.
I do only cook,
That's kind of
but
nice.
just pancakes.
Are you butt ass?
I was butt ass, and then I was on the phone with Cutie, and she's like, "Oh, by the way, my assistant's gonna come through." And I was like, "Oh, I forgot. People have Jesus Christ,
That wasn't bad. Is
Zipper,
there?
you looking up a fall compilation?
Can you look up people falling downstairs compilation? I'll tell you what it's the most like.
Done sexual.
Just leave it running.
Oh no.
Done sexual.
Just falling down the stairs.
Falling
It's
into
about my
her. Falling
girlfriend.
into her. Oh, never mind.
Just take it back.
I was.
Okay,
you
alright.
always do that.
Really, one by one, you're at the movie theater and
Yeah.
you have $20. How do you spend it?
Bunch of crunch.
Okay.
No, I get something that lasts. I get them damn dots. I like the dots.
Like the
gummy
chewy-
candy?
They're not gummy. Don't say shit like that.
They're gummy dots.
With dots are gummy.
They're not. We cannot do this. They're not gummy.
Dots are gummy
Dots
candy.
are
don't,
gummies.
They don't spring back. No, not Dippin' Dots.
No,
No,
he's
you
thinking
mean-
of dots, the colorful gummies.
The colorful
They're
gummy
shaped like
candy.
the heads of penises.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a gummy
Those
candy.
It's a
gummies.
gummy candy.
I don't know how.
What are they? What
to
are they?
explain how wrong you guys
What are they?
They're like soft gelatin.
They're literally called gumdrops.
They're not
It's a-
gummy.
it's a gummy.
Okay, you eat a gummy bear and you eat one of these. Vastly different.
They have
okay.
different tensions.
And that's what a great word.
But they're
It's
all-
tension.
but they're all
but
within gummy
bear is not
candy.
the only gummy candy.
Right, gummy worms.
If you eat
peach-
Dubai chocolate and you eat Feastables, they're going to be very different experiences. They're both chocolate.
This is like way different than they're not. You're getting it fucking wrong.
Caramel
You know
corn
what?
and butter popcorn, both popcorn.
This is fucked up.
This
I
is
feel
crazy,
like,
dude.
Is this how
This is-
Nick feels?
This is the gummy family.
You're saying something that's insane.
It's not how I feel because you're wrong.
These writer rooms, you're doing weird
no,
shit.
it wasn't like
Bro,
that.
you're fucking stupid.
In these
go, keep
writers'
going.
rooms,
Fucking stupid for saying
you're
dots are gummies.
fucking stupid.
They're not gummies.
No, so I will
That would be
explain.
awesome. It's not that.
I will explain. Dipping dots. Sorry, not dipping dots.
Dots.
Dots are gummies before they figured out how to make them have snap. This is pre-World War II technology.
Are Swedish fish gummies?
Yes, it's a gummy fish.
Wow.
It's a gummy
course
fish.
they are.
I'm beside
What
myself.
else would they be?
I'm beside myself. They're just like soft candy snacks.
Oh my god.
Wow, it's like you
A
can't.
gummy is defined by its tension.
No, it is not.
100%.
If only we had a word to make those 3 words one. If only we had
Do
one
you
that
want
could
me to
be
call the
It's kind
expert?
of like chewing gum.
Oh, well, I would actually love that.
I would call because I can call Cutie.
I would love that.
And
'Cause
she-
she fucking knows her sweets.
She does know her
Oh,
sweets.
please,
we should
please,
call
please,
her
please,
and we should
please.
say we should frame it this way to be the most fair to
You can
Slime.
frame it however you want. I think it'll be right.
We shall we frame it. We should say we're gonna list out candies, and I want you to say, is this a gummy candy or not? And we'll start
Yeah.
with chocolate.
I
She'll
like
go,
this.
No. And you go gummy
I
bear.
have control
She'll go,
variables.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Wait, let me see that one. That one might have been
dude,
it.
the fucking whole ATV fell on him, dude.
Yeah, that happens, man.
There was no ATV in the movie
Is there any
theater.
screaming? I like how it says comedy fun in the corner.
You got your phrasing figured out, Nick? The
Yeah.
All right, calling her.
This is what I want you to do. I want you to say,
We're live.
That one was good.
Hello, girlfriend. I have a question. Nick's gonna ask you. I'm on the podcast, by the way.
Okay.
bring it over here. I'll hold it into the mic.
Okay.
Hi, cutie.
Hey.
Sorry, I lost my voice a little bit.
Okay.
I'm gonna list off a series of candies, and I want you to say yes or no, depending on if it is a gummy candy or if it is not a gummy candy.
Okay.
all
I
right.
got it, boss.
Ready?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
No.
No.
Of course not.
Sorry.
No, so don't have commentary. Don't have commentary.
That's like a
No commentary. I'm sorry.
Polygraph
Okay.
test.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sucker.
No.
Okay. Gummy bear.
Yes.
Yes. Dots.
That's a tricky one.
Isn't it?
Yes, I guess. I guess yes.
I guess yes.
Why? Why do you say
Why
that?
do you say that?
Why would you say that though?
Because it's technically a gumdrop.
What about Swedish fish?
What about Swedish fish?
They're gummy. Yeah.
Slime said
I just think I'm right.
Not only are dots not gummy, Swedish fish aren't gummy.
It's the same.
The
it's
only
tension.
gummy candy he can think
Okay,
of
okay,
is the
no,
one that has gummy in the
Gummy
name.
is defined by tension.
Give me her back.
No, gummy is defined by ingredient.
Oh god damn it.
Even Google
All right.
AI is with us.
Thank you for solving that. Nick is still also a crazy person because he thought the best nachos come from Regal Theaters. But anyway, that's
wait, what's
all.
her opinion on that?
Do you
Okay.
you like
Sounds like
nachos?
you guys have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we've been actually arguing for about 40 minutes.
Okay.
All right, I love you very much.
Okay. All right.
Okay. She said, you said I love you. She said K.
She got a K.
Oh, she hit you with the K?
She said,
Are you guys
she
cool?
said K.
Bro.
That's dark,
She
man.
said I love you.
No, she didn't.
No, she said K.
just
We
said
heard
K.
it.
You didn't hear it?
You went, I love you, and she went, okay.
No,
And
she
she hung up.
went, K, love you.
And then the pot
She went,
fell.
K.
That's
Ghosts.
never happened.
She's
Holy
ghost.
shit. Guys,
Ghosts.
we're going to leave. We're going to try to figure out this ghost situation, and we're also going to beat the shit out of Nick for what he did. Remember to like, comment, subscribe to Comedy Fun for more falling down action, and we'll see you in the
I'm gonna
Ultra
suck
Secret.
my way out.
He's going to suck his
I'm
way
gonna
out.
suck my way out.
And we'll see you next time.
We chop a bunch of gummies into small millimeter cubes and feed them to you and see if you can determine.
I would absolutely determine. I'm not even kidding. I'm so right. You know how she gave pause, right? Because she
What about
had-
the little root beer candies?
those are gummy. Because they're chewy.
Rick, we're gonna break your legs, bro.
I want to break your
They're
legs.
fucking different.
I don't want to break your
I
legs.
want to break your
Wanna
legs.
break your legs?
All right. Oh, yeah.
If,
Also,
if the bag of Swedish fish said gummy fish on it, would you change your mind, or would you still say the bag is wrong in
Bag's wrong.
spirit? Okay,
wow.
that illuminates
Okay.
a lot for me.
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you for watching.
We're still on.
Yeah, at the super secret episode,
Oh, they saw the real
we're
me.
gonna do our Regal Theater taste tests. So make sure to get to the
Yeah, I
higher
thought we were
Patreon
off too. That's how it really is. So, all right,
for
bye.
the super secret.
Bye.
I'll hear it out,
Caleb
but I'm
comes on
not
this
happy
podcast.
about
All right, you
it.
live inside of an Erewhon forever, but everything still costs money, or you live in a 7-Eleven forever and everything's free.
I mean,
I don't think you're
Hold
banned
on.
from
This is-
hypotheticals.
can
I- Why?
You're banned from hypotheticals.
do I
'cause
work
they're
in
bad.
Erewhon?
If you have to make money, you have to work.
But how can I work?
Yeah, how do you
I just
earn money?
You see what
if
I'm
you're
saying?
trapped in
No.
the Erewhon?
You earn money by working in Erewhon.
I would obviously do Erewhon.